Hey, Vanavi. How am I today? I'm feeling good today, thank you, Vanavi. I hope you're well, as well. I managed to get like half an hour of exercise in this morning, so I'm feeling much better. I really needed to do some exercise. Unfortunately, I didn't get the full hour in I wanted to. I didn't get time, but half an hour is better than nothing. So tomorrow I'm feeling like maybe I'll do, you know, an hour tomorrow maybe. Although I do have to take my girlfriend to the hospital tomorrow to get an MRI scan, so might not be able to fit it in, we'll see. Yeah, how are you doing, Vanavi? Welcome back. Nice to have you here. We're going to, yeah, start with Welcome Tour and go from there. So we might be able to complete Welcome Tour today. We'll see. Maybe we'll switch games anyway, but it would be nice to get some Mario Kart World Record attempts in again if I can. I have discovered a few things on Bowser's Castle. So might be able to get a better time on there. I've managed to do the first skip on that level. I don't know if you've been keeping up, but I was trying to break the Bowser's Castle record, and I've had a bit of a breakthrough on that level, so we might be able to get a screaming good time on it. Okay, I'm just going to get a drink of water, and once I'm back we'll run the ads, and then it's time to go live. Just a note on the new goals. MRI scan. What's happening? We just need to check what's going on, because she's had some issues recently with, like, her heart, like rapid heartbeat and things like that, so just to get an idea of what's going on, see if there's any abnormalities. She's okay, but well, we just need to see what's going on. And just a note on the new goals, you can see there's new goals today. Today's sub goal, today's bits goal, they've changed, they've actually increased. And that's because I've changed my streaming schedule. I'm now going 3 times a week, but for at least double as long. So I now have dedicated stream days. So this week it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, which is today, and Friday. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are our stream days. I'm going to stream for double as long at least than I normally do. And so I've raised the sub goal and bit goals to reflect that. If you total the daily goals together, so sub goal, bit goal, and the Ko-Fi dono, if you total that all together, it comes to around $120. So that's what I'm aiming for per day. It's less than minimum wage in the UK right now. So I'm working for less than minimum wage even if those goals are met. So they're not like... I know some people don't like seeing goals on the screen, but they're just there so people have a reminder that, you know, at the end of the day, that's kind of what I need to survive, so yeah, it's just there as a reminder. I'm not expecting to hit those every day, but it's just a reminder. If we hit them, fantastic. If not, then I'll find a way, you know? I'll find a way. Yeah, I'll start running those ads now. Go and grab a drink of water and I'll see you in a bit, gamers. But yeah, I've kind of set the goals to a level where it's like, if I hit those goals, I can just about survive. Now, can I afford to rent somewhere, live somewhere? No. So those goals are just like, so I can survive at the moment. They're not like high goals so I can live a fantastic luxury lifestyle or anything like that, which I'm certainly not living. They're just there as like a goal of like, hey, I survived this month. Off of Twitch, woohoo, and YouTube, woohoo. Okay, let's run those ads. Hello, Salival. Welcome, welcome. Hello, friend. Hello. Hello. Oh, I should probably set up, like... I think we should do the squats today, so I should set up the squat cam. Oh, hang on. It's going to be a problem. No, I think we'll be fine. Hang on. I'll just set that up. I forgot about that. Okay, gamers, I'll set that up later at some point in the stream. We do have all day, so... I'll set that up later, the squat cam. I'll do it live, like a true live streamer. Like a true pro. Okay, let's go. What's up, gamers? Welcome to Gooo Gaming, now live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Today we're going to play some Switch 2 Welcome Tour to see if this game really is worth $10. That's right, $10 or $7.99 if you're in the UK. It's a little pricey for something that everyone thinks should have been included in the box, because it is like an informational game on the Switch 2 and the hardware and how it works and everything. But, yeah, we're gonna see if it's worth it. So far, I think it's worth at least $5 after last session of playing. It was kind of interesting, actually. I was kind of finding it... It was like visiting an interesting museum, except it's all about the Switch 2 and the hardware and the engineering efforts they went into making the console. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Without further ado, there it is. Switch 2 Welcome Tour is on the... No, it's not. There it is. Now it's on the screen. Let's go. So you can see my most recently played games are Mario Kart World and Link's Awakening, which, by the way, Link's Awakening looks fantastic on the Switch too, my god. It's an upgrade. It got a visual upgrade. Let's go! Hello, Lauriazette. Welcome, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate it very muchly, thank you. We'll be streaming all day today, gamers, that's right. From now until midnight, you have me here on stream. I might take a break at some point to switch games. If I switch games, I will have to temporarily disconnect the stream, then start it again. But if that happens, I'll let you know. So we might be switching games at some point to, say, Mario Kart World or some other game. Try to break some more records of Mario Kart, I think. I've had a breakthrough on Bowser's Castle. I've had a real breakthrough, so I might be able to get a record time on that. At least a PB. Say my name! Salival! I did say your name earlier. Did you miss it? Hey, Salival. I said hi to you earlier. Did you miss it? Did we turn off pre-rolls, by the way, or was I dumb? I did! Alexa, 57 minutes on the timer, please. Now, Alexa will remind me to run the ads today. And at the ad break, we will be doing... Alexa, just a timer for 1 hour.
1 hour.
Okay, she got confused. But yeah, she was like asking me questions. I was like, I'm the one that asks the questions, Alexa. How dare you? How dare you ask me questions? I'm the one that asks you questions. Okay, so just getting my activity feeds up because I did forget to get those up. So if anyone's wondering about the new sub goals and bits goals, etc. that are up there, I've changed them because now my stream schedule is different. For those that don't know, I will now be streaming 3 times a week, but for way longer each stream. They're going to be mammoth streams, every single one, like 8 hours plus. So to reflect the longer stream times, I've increased the daily goals and sub and bit goals a bit. So yeah, that's how it's going. If you add all these together, by the way, if I hit these goals every time, I'm still making less than minimum wage. Let's go! So it's not like I'm asking for like tons of... I'm not asking to be wealthy off my viewership. I'm just asking to survive each month at the moment. So that's why those have increased. I hope people don't think I'm greedy or anything. I'm just trying to survive here. How are the headphones going? The headphones are really good, actually. Yeah, the DT770 Pros. Now, I did find one little downside with these the other day, because I was doing a really long stream. So I had these headphones on for like 8 hours, and at around that time of using them for that long, my head did feel like it was being squeezed, because they do have a strong clamping force. But most of the time, that's a benefit. I like it until you're on like an 8-hour session using them, then it becomes a bit much. So other than that, though, these headphones have been fantastic for the use of voiceovers, like making voiceovers, so basically tracking. Yeah, they've been great for mixing on my videos, and they've been great for streaming. I like them. I'll try to be more positive about the game this time, says Ultrachronic. I mean, I kind of liked it last time. It was really interesting. I was learning some things. Also, some of the minigames were fun. Actually fun. I do have the Switch 2 Pro controller right now, but I think I'll probably switch it out for the Joy-Cons, because this game is more about the Joy-Cons than the Pro controller. So I'll get the Joy-Cons in hand, I think. So let's pop those off. Pop those bad boys off. There we go, I'm just popping them off. Hey gamers, I did miss it. I'm sorry about that, Salival, but I hope you heard the second time at least. Yes, so the headphones are good. I like them. They're better than my old ones for streaming. In fact, you know what? These are great for streaming. These are really good headphones for streaming. If you're thinking of streaming, or for content creation reasons, great pair of headphones to pick up. Good to see you again. We hope you enjoy your time with Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we're still on the Switch console itself. There we are on the Switch console, and we got more stickers to find, and more little mini games to play, I guess. Looks like we need to do a quiz here. Let's do the quiz. You can learn about the Nintendo 2 console's microphone here. Cool. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Yes. That's the way. Okay, here's microphone insights number 1. Okay, let's learn about the microphone of the Switch 2. Which, by the way, kind of impressed with. It's not that bad. The game chat's very solid. I mean, you can hear your friends loud and clear. The noise reduction works really well, for the most part.
For the tour from Switch 2.
Wait, what just happened? Oh, thank you so much! Thank you so much. Was that a super chat? 8-hour stream, let's go! Thank you, Hugh. Oh, I forgot to set up my chats. Hey, Snaps, dude! Snaps! It's Snaps! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Guys, do you know, if you don't know who Snaps is my old editor from years ago. And we made some beautiful videos together. If you want to check out some videos by Snaps, look at my really old videos on my channel where I just started, we did some chaotic edits together. Thank you, Snaps. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you, dude. I hope you're doing well. I mean, I think you're very good at editing. Hey, thank you so much for the 50 RONs. Thank you. Thank you, Vanavi. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just liking your super chat there. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. You just paid for welcome tour for me. Let's go. Thank you so much. It's like 10 euro or something. Yeah, I just googled it. I had to do the translation of RONs into USD. Yeah, that's welcome tour paid for, bought and paid for by Vanavi. Thank you so much, Vanavi. And I will just reflect that. Actually, you know what? I won't reflect that on my Ko-Fi Gold because that'll take time out of the stream. But thank you so much for the 50 RONs, dude. I have to eat dinner and sort kids for bedtime, but I'll be back later. Cool, man. I mean, I'm going to be streaming all day today. It's my long stream, my new streaming schedule. I'm doing long-ass streams now. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Snaps. It's nice to see you in the stream today. Yes, sir, I've been good. That was years ago. Just seen your stream pop up. Thanks so much for dropping in, Snaps. How are you doing these days? Are you still editing? Ultrachronic says, I just don't think they should have charged money for it, considering the price increases on AAA games. I don't think so either, Ultrachronic, but there is value in this game, and I'm going to see what the value is. I'm going to assess for myself, you know? I'm going to play through the whole thing. I'm going to be like, is this worth any kind of money? If you're interested in it, you know? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't... Although it would have been great if it came with the Switch 2, it didn't come with the Switch 2. So now I'm trying to assess if it's valuable to people, if they should bother buying it, or maybe they should just watch someone play it. So I'm going through the motions here, and we're doing some sleuthing, some, you know, what's that thing called? What's that thing called where you, like reporting? Reporting. We're doing reporting, but it's not the word I'm looking for. Journalism, that's it. I'm doing some journalism. Some amateur journalism on this game. Let's go. Glad to see you're still going. I'm glad to see you're still okay, Snaps. I'm glad to see you're still alright. I hope you've been going good. I hope you're still editing or doing something with your talents, because I always thought you were very good. On the Nintendo Switch 2 console, the microphone and the chip. Let's learn about this, gamers. There's a built-in microphone designed to improve the game chat experience. And while we're on the topic of chat, let's fix the YouTube chat, because I think it's broken. So I'm just going to fix that. In fact, how did I see any chat that popped up from you before? How did I see that, Vanavi? I must have been looking at the YouTube chat itself. Also, I didn't do my go live notification. I am dumb. Okay, let's fix all that quickly. Let's fix all the things I need to do for stream right now. Okay, yeah, I literally forgot to do my stream going live routine today. I do that sometimes. A bit annoyed I did it today, because I had plenty of time to set this up. I had so much time I forgot to do it. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. I have no excuses other than my own incompetence. Let's open up Discord, do my going live. Luckily, everyone has plenty of time to join today because we will be streaming all day. Into the night times. Into the night. I leave at midnight like Cinderella, though. That's when my powers start wearing off. Given to me by my fairy godmother, of course. That's when my powers start falling off. Glass slippers start falling off. All that's... I'm actually wearing some glass slippers under the table right now. You can't see them. But, yeah, I did get the full works from the fairy godmother, including the glass slippers. Okay, so... Okay, then we do the Twitter notification. You know what? I might stop doing the Twitter notification. I don't think it helps. I don't think I have a good following on Twitter, you know? I don't think anyone on Twitter cares about my Go Live notifications, but I just put them there just in case there's just one person. You know, there might just be one person who checks their Twitter for my live noties. So I keep it there, just in case. Okay, so I've done my Discord Go Live. Now I need to add this chat. Okay, I'm almost done, gamers. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, I think we're done now. I think I've done all my going live stuff now. I should be able to see all your chats as they come through. What's up, Gigalad? Hey, Gigalad. Sorry for missing your comment earlier. I, messed up. Navi says, I have the bell on and when you go live, I get my phone notifications. Thank you so much for enabling that bell icon, dude. You know what I've noticed with YouTube? Sometimes even if you have the bell noti on, you don't get the notification. How do I notice that? Because I've noticed recently with some of my latest videos, I go on views from subscribers, barely anything. Which means that YouTube is not pushing my videos to my subscribers. I have like 5,000 subscribers. I'm getting like no views from subscribers right now, only from like, only from search. I'm getting views from search, I'm getting views from YouTube like, what do you call it? Just natural YouTube views I'm getting. I'm not getting any views from subscribers, which says to me that YouTube just isn't pushing it to the people with the bell noti. Because I know quite a few of you do actually have the bell on for me. So I've noticed that as well. Channels I follow that I have the bell clicked for, sometimes I don't get their videos recommended to me on my subscribers page, and then I check I just check their page later, and I see that there are loads of videos that YouTube never told me about. So the bell noti isn't like foolproof for some reason. It doesn't always work. YouTube just does its thing sometimes. Yeah, so this game is like being in a museum, but it's Switch 2 themed museum. But I kind of like museums, I like museums. So for me it's been quite enjoyable, this game. Let's see if it continues to be. I'm hoping that the 3-star challenges in this game, which I'm yet to unlock, I hope those challenges are extremely fun. Like there's this UFO game I already had fun with. I'm hoping that the next level of it, which I think I need 30 medals to unlock it. Once we get there, I'm hoping it will be a fun experience. I'm hoping it levels up a bit. Hey gamers, hello new joiners, hello Bakugan, hello Ultra Chronic. I'm not sure the combination of YouTube Discord chat is coming up on main screen. I think it is now, right? Is it not? I'm just going to do a quick test. It is, I think. But yeah, it wasn't before because it was broken. I just fixed it. I forgot to do my full stream setup today for some reason. Completely slipped my mind, I don't know why. I was sitting here like a lemon thinking I had set everything up, I hadn't. But it's all set up now. Sometimes YouTube glitches, says Vanavi, and people don't enable the notifications 90% of the time. Yeah, I think YouTube glitches quite a lot with the bell notifications and just recommending subscribers your videos in general. Like, it's so weird on my recent videos how little of my subscribers have clicked on them. And it's funny because my like ratio is really high. Like, I had like, on my latest video, I had like 60 views, but I had like 30 likes, 50% of the people that viewed the video liked the video, which is an insane like ratio. That is an insane like ratio. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be pushing it to my subscribers much. So I don't think the bell notee is working properly right now on YouTube. Because I've noticed as well, channels I'm following that I have the bell on for, I'm also not getting notified of their new videos. My stream is lagging, gonna refresh. Oh no! I hope it's not my fault. It says it should be fine. I don't think it's lagging my side. On the Nintendo... let's continue with the game now, shall we? Now we got that out of the way. On the Nintendo Switch 2 console, there's a built-in microphone designed to improve the game chat experience. Yeah, it's that tiny thing at the top of the console. Do you see that there, gamers? It's pretty crazy how tiny the mic is on these new devices. I mean, we've had tiny mics forever, but they used to sound like complete ass, so the fact that they sound okay now is pretty cool. Not lagging now, working smooth. Nice, nice. Will you play Donkey Kong? You bet your goddamn ass I will. I will. I'm hoping I can afford it, though. I'm hoping I can afford it, because I pre-ordered it, but I currently don't have enough money in my account to pre-order the game. The game, I don't know when Nintendo are going to charge me, because I pre-ordered on the Nintendo eStore, digital download, and the pre-order didn't take money from my account, so I guess they're going to take the money out later, like on delivery. And I just hope I have some money in my account ready for Donkey Kong. So I guess I better start grinding the stream and posting more YouTube videos, and hopefully I'll have enough to get the game. But I want to play that game so bad. Day one, as soon as it drops, I'm going to be there. You bet. You bet I'm going to be there. You can put a bet on that. You can bet. You can win some money, because I'm definitely going to be there. One way or another. I'll sell something if I have to. Like, what can I sell in this room that's worth 50? I'll sell my Donkey Kong congas. I'll sell my... that's fitting. I'll sell my Donkey Konga bongo drums if I have to. It'll be a very... I'll be very sad to sell those. I like those. I like those. I'm just looking around my room. I've got some Donkey Konga bongos. Want to check them out? They just sit on my shelf. I just like them being there. Wow, shit. I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to do a room tour right now. So not only are you getting a welcome tour, you're getting a room tour. How are you all doing today, gamers? How are you feeling today? Hope you're all doing well. There's my Donkey Konga bongos. I'll sell those if I have to buy the game, I guess. I don't want to sell them, though. Please. Please don't make me sell them. But yeah, there they are with Pikachu and Charmander. Almost forgot Charmander's name, though. Yeah, I'll sell those if I have to, so one way or another I'm getting the game. Because I'm pretty sure those are probably worth around 50, whatever. If they're not worth 50, what the heck is wrong with our society? Those bongos should be worth a lot of money, in my opinion. They work too, they're fully working. Good condition bongos. And they come in a cool backpack too. Hey, Petite Lolita! Woo! Let's go! How are you, Co, and how's the new schedule treating you? The new schedule is good for me, I think. I'm already feeling way less stressed. I think having to go live every night is quite a stressor. Having to do it every couple days works better. I can really plan the streams more, and I can also do more work on the YouTube content without feeling like I'm not doing enough. So far it's been very good for me. I even got a workout in this morning, just a bit of yoga, but I'm feeling good. Just like half an hour of yoga. So there's a built-in microphone designed to improve the game chat. Aside from the microphone, the console also contains a chip, which makes your voice easier to hear. Whoa! A chip! I love chips, they're delicious. Thanks to this, your voice should come out clear even if you're chatting as you play. Wow, there's a chip for the microphone. So it processes the audio. Cool. Cool, so it's got a microphone and a chip designed for game chat. Let's check the next info panel. Noise reduction for games. The console's chip is designed to make your voice easier to hear, and it does so in a number of ways. By getting rid of the noise around you, for instance. It does this through a process called noise reduction. The Nintendo Switch 2 console uses a special form of noise reduction that's been customized for playing games. This special noise reduction function doesn't just allow your spoken words to be heard clearly. It's also designed to preserve and convey mood and emotions. Oh, that's kind of cool. So they designed to try and, like, keep the mood and but isn't that just in your voice anyway? Like, the mood and emotions, like, in your voice, so by capturing the voice, you capture that anyway. I think they're trying to make it more than it is right now, by saying this. Take the sound of clapping. Oh, I see what they mean now. If you just wanted to convey words, this sound would be treated as noise and removed. We've balanced this so that the clapping doesn't get removed, letting you immerse in the vibrant, positive atmosphere. Hooray! Hooray! You can hear the sound of applause as you beat someone at Mario Kart, and they applaud you for it. It also doesn't get rid of farts either. So if you really don't like someone, you can fart down the microphone and they'll hear it. I discovered that the other day. My friend was talking to me, he farted, and I heard it very clearly through the game chat, the fart. So it also doesn't get rid of farts. How nice of Nintendo. It's a special form of noise reduction designed for playing games and farting into the microphone. Apparently, the noise reduction feature of the chip makes sure not just words, but also mood and emotions and farts are conveyed. Thank goodness for that. Noisy console sounds. The console's chip, which is designed to make your voice easier to hear, removes unwanted background noises. Cool. Such as the noise of a vacuum cleaner. Ugh, who wants that? Ugh, noise of vacuum cleaner. Disgusting. Get that out of here. But that's not all. The microphone on the Nintendo Switch 2 also picks up sounds from the console itself. What do you mean? What do you mean about that? Wait, what? Oh, like the noise of the console fan, it's like gets rid of that? For example, yes, the fan. It picks up a buzz from the Nintendo Switch 2 console's air vent. The air vent is positioned right next to the microphone, so it ends up being much louder than a person's voice. God damn, what bad positioning. Or is it? With the chip, the loud noise is completely erased. Also, it even removes the snapping noise that you hear when you attach the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the console. Whoa. It removes the snaps. It's been designed to eliminate as much external noise as possible so that others can hear you. So the microphone picks up a number of different sounds and the chip does its best to erase the sounds. That's actually kind of cool. We're learning some things here. So it even gets rid of the sound of the snapping of the Joy-Con 2 controllers. So they were literally recording sounds of the console being used and then erasing those sounds using wizardry. And when they say chip, I'm guessing that means there's a dedicated chip doing this. Instead of it being processed using the console's CPU, it sounds like they've got a dedicated audio processing chip that does all this, so it takes strain off the Switch 2 processor itself that processes the games. At least that's what it sounds like. That might not be the case. Maybe the chip they're referring to is just the CPU. Maybe they're processing this in software. Who knows? But it sounds like they got a dedicated chip, which would be awesome if they do. Hey, 420, brah, brah, brah. Oh, God. Isn't this the $30 tutorial? Hey, it's only $10. $30 would have been... I would definitely not have got it if it was $30. Yeah, thanks for asking, Petite Lolita. The new schedule is good. Will it capture your farts in 4K? Yeah, in quite good quality it captures the farts, the Switch 2 microphone. Busy with mortgage stuff, says Ultra Chronic. I'm sorry about that, Ultra. I hope you can get your mortgage all done soon and get some shut-eye, dude. Just beat this hand the other night. Wait, what? Hey, Imaginator. Do you mean just beat this game the other night? Because beat this hand sounds... I don't know what you were referring to there. But welcome, Imaginator. It's good that you're getting a home, says Petite. Yes, it's good that Ultrachronic's getting a home. A mortgage is good. Mortgage is a win. If you can get a mortgage, you're winning. In my opinion. I can't get a mortgage. No way. But maybe one day. Also, damn, you're good with spicy food. I remember eating buldak 2 times and it took me an hour. I had to drink lots of milk and ate a donut in between. Yeah, I'm weirdly good with spicy food. Isn't that weird? Because look how white I am. They say white people cannot eat spicy food. But I am the exception. I'm the spice man. I'm a spicy individual, you see. It's because I'm so spicy that the spicy food has to contend with my spice. The spicy food is like, this man is too spicy. I make the chili sweat, not the other way around, you know? That's the problem. The chili's sweating. It's not like giving me spice because it's too busy sweating. So stoked for Bonanza next. Me too. Oh my god, Bonanza looks so good. Bonanza looks crazy good. I've got a reaction video on YouTube. You can see how much I was impressed by the latest trailer. Oh, I think they got a new trailer. We should watch that in a minute. I think next ad break we'll watch the... I think there's a new trailer. I don't know if they show anything new, but I did see that pop up on my feed today. A new Donkey Kong Bonanza trailer from Nintendo. I think it's more like... The last trailer was like a direct, so they showed a lot of the game. I think the new trailer is like a short, condensed trailer. It might not show anything new, but we'll check it out anyway. British person that knows their spices. Wild. Yeah, I know, I don't understand. To be honest though, most of my food is not spicy at the moment. I mostly just deal with salt and pepper for ease of eating, you know? Like this morning I had, with my eggs, I had salt, pepper, and a bit of English mustard. Oh yeah! It was good. By the way, add mustard to your eggs. Eggs and mustard go together like PB and jelly, to be honest. Yeah, they go together so well. That's what's in mayonnaise. It's just mustard and egg yolks. So obviously, if you make scrambled egg, put a bit of mustard in there, boom. Flavor enhancer. Makes the scrambled egg amazing. I'm the spice man. I'm the spice man. Dibby dabba dooby dabba dee bop bop. Yeah, I'm the spice man. BRB. See you in a minute, brah brah brah. Imaginator says I reacted to it on my channel as well. I think I watch yours as well. Oh, nice. I might check out your reaction, Imaginator. Check out Imaginator's YouTube channel, everyone. Looks like they do reaction content as well, like I do. The console's chip, designed to make your voice easier to hear, is able to remove certain sounds. It removes game sounds from the microphone that it picks up from the TV, or from the console speakers. Yeah, that's impressive, actually. So it takes away all the game sound from the actual, like, game. That's probably the most impressive thing that I noticed, because I was thinking, like, how is it going to take out all this noise from the game? So you can, like, play a game on your TV or on your console, and it will erase all of the game sounds and just capture your voice. It's actually really... Like, this is so impressive, by the way. I was very impressed with the noise reduction on the Switch 2. It's really a game changer for talking with your friends. Because it means every console, by default, has a method to talk to your friends on. That's kind of unheard of with most games consoles. The last time we had that was with maybe the Xbox 360. From memory, I'm not sure. Can the PS5 do that? Does the PS5 have integrated voice chat, like through the controller's microphone or something? It might do. But I think it's a really great option to have. If it didn't do this, it would be hard to hear what's being said in game chat as people talk back and forth. Hey, Judy Bambooty! How you doing? Welcome, 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 Judy Bambooty. You have voice chat on PS5 indeed. Yeah, but can you do it without getting a headset? Like, does it just work with noise reduction and everything? Or is it a piece of shit? Sorry, excuse my language. Because the game chat on the Switch works really well. It's not a piece of crap. Like, it removes all the background noise, all the game sound. It lets you clap if you want to. You can hear the clapping, you can hear voice, and you can even hear farts. But you can't hear the game sounds, you can't hear background noise, no vacuum cleaners, no AC units. It's really impressive. Hey, thank you so much! Imaginator for the $2, dude! Thanks for the shout out. I do retro game stuff. That's awesome. I love retro game channels. So if you want to see some retro gaming content, gamers, check out Imaginator's channel. It might be your thing. I might check you out, Imaginator. I think I might have checked you out before, to be honest. But I'll check your channel out again. I think I remember you. I think I do remember looking at your channel before. It is a piece of crap, the PS5 voice chat without... Yeah, but I'm sure PS5 voice chat is great if you have a dedicated headset, but you have to get that aftermarket. Like, you can't... It doesn't come with the console. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's great to have this as standard. Like, just functional game chat as standard. So anyone with a Switch 2 can just game chat with their friends as long as they have the online sub. So that's another thing you do need. You need the online subscription, otherwise you can't use game chat. That's the same with all the consoles right now though. So it's not like something that... It's something annoying compared to PC gaming, but it's not annoying in the landscape of console gaming because it is just the standard at the moment to pay for online. Has been since the 360 era. With so many different overlapping sounds, things can get a bit noisy. That is true. This is very annoying right now, hearing these noises. I don't like it. Listen. Horrible. That's horrible. Imagine if the game chat was like that. That'd be disgusting. This was like the Xbox 360 chat, by the way. Noise that gets re-amplified like this is called feedback. Yes. The chip does its best to remove these game sounds and prevent feedback. It actually does a good job. Like, I've said that I keep glazing this chip inside the console, but the game chat was way better than I expected in reducing noise and being able to hear your friends clearly. Although realistically, there can be all sorts of sounds coming out of a TV. These sounds can vary depending on the TV and the specific setup in your home. So removing them can be difficult, but not for us at Nintendo. For that reason, game sounds are also sent to the chip. Oh! This is actually really interesting. Like, honestly, this is my cup of tea. I like tech stuff. I like tech wizardry. The chip selectively removes these sounds based on the sound quality and acoustics of the room, I'm guessing. The chip removes sound coming from speakers to avoid feedback. It does that beautifully, by the way. No feedback that I've experienced using the voice chat at all. People crap on game chat, but I love it. Got the camera day one as well. Yet, no, why are they crapping on game chat? It's the best I've ever experienced on a console, like as standard. Like, you get the Switch 2, it comes in the box, you open it, you can immediately, as long as you pay for the online, you can go on game chat with your friends, and it just works. It just works! It actually does just work, though. And you don't get any feedback issues, you don't hear any noise in the background, no vacuum cleaners, no AC, no pots and pans clanging. But you can hear farting and claps. And voice. Emotions. The console's chip, designed to make your voice easier to hear, can balance sound levels. If some people talk more quietly than others, it can make them difficult to pick out. The chip automatically makes it so that each voice can be heard at roughly the same volume. Wow! That's impressive too. So, it does work, by the way, because whenever I've been on game chat with my friend, I can hear his wife talking, like, at good volume, and the volume's consistent. So they're probably sitting like, you know, they're probably not sitting on top of each other. They might be. But she's in the room somewhere, he's in the room somewhere. Whenever they talk, I can hear their voices at a good level of volume. So this does work as well. So it automatically changes the volume for each voice. This chip inside the Switch 2 is doing some impressive stuff with audio, by the way. This is like to get this to get this functionality on, like say a streaming setup is very costly. To get this kind of functionality where it's doing all this processing. Of course, some people are naturally going to sound louder than others, but in reality, voice volume differs depending on the play mode. In handheld mode, the console will be close to you, delivering sound straight to the microphone. In TV mode, however, this is what I was really unsure of. So TV mode, when you're sitting far away from the console, it has that tiny microphone. I was thinking, before the Switch 2 was released, how is that going to work? Let's reserve judgment here, but how is that going to work being so far from the microphone with the TV blaring? How is that going to pick up your voice clearly? But somehow it does. Somehow it works really well. The console can be relatively far away, which means that the microphone will pick up less. That is a big issue. Whether players are up close in handheld mode or sitting on the sofa far from the TV in TV mode, you'll be able to hear people's voices at about the same volume. Yep. They're telling the truth. It works. It just works. On top of that, even if there are several people in front of the TV all talking loudly, the chip will take account of their individual voices and balance out their volume. Again, this just works. So to be honest, all of that stuff about the Switch 2, really impressive. It's like they actually tried with this console, isn't it? The engineers that made the Switch 2 are kind of goated. The game chat does work really well. Hopefully that can be a standard now with gaming consoles, that they all just have fantastic game chat like that. Destiny 2 is a blast, says Rocky. Hey, Rocky! I'm looking forward to the raid race on 19th. Destiny 2, says Judy, is sometimes overloading the player with stuff. I got a headache from it. I think Destiny 2 is... It's just been going so long that it's probably a bit of a giant sandwich of content to bite down on if you're a new player, but... Yeah, I've heard a lot of people that have been playing Destiny since Destiny 1 are still playing, so they must be doing something right. What is Kuroku playing, says doing there? I'm playing the Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Guess what time it is? It's quiz time. We're learning about the Switch 2 here. And it's, to be honest, I've enjoyed myself again. This game is more enjoyable than I thought it would be. I like learning about stuff like this. Microphone, Volume 1. I'm gonna smash this quiz. You'll see. Which component designed for game chat is built into the Nintendo Switch 2 console? What do you think, chat? What do you think? Do you think it's a tiny conversation partner? Yes, obviously. There is a tiny conversation partner inside that hole there. Right there. You see the circle? Tiny conversation partner. Is it a light maybe? Maybe it's a flashlight for if you drop your keys. I don't know. A camera for spying. A spy camera there. Or a microphone. I think it's a microphone, to be honest. Yeah, let's go microphone. That was easy. The Nintendo Switch 2 console's built-in chip removes noise to make your voice easier to hear, but one type of sound is not removed to provide a more enjoyable experience. Which one? Is it the sound of rain? The food blender noise, so your friends know whenever you are blending food. It's important information. Vacuum cleaner noise or clapping? Well, we know it's clapping, but we also know it's farting. I'm disappointed that they didn't include farting here. Farting is picked up by the microphone really well, very clearly. But yeah, clapping. Imaginator says, while I agree the game should have been a pack-in, it's totally worth $10 for what it is. It was fascinating. I think I'm coming around to your opinion, Imaginator. I'm not quite there yet, but I do find it quite fascinating, and some of the minigames have been fun and a really cool showcase of the tech. So maybe it is actually worth the money, despite not being a pack-in game. Question number 3. The chip that's designed to make your voice easier to hear removes a buzzing noise from the Nintendo Switch 2 console that would otherwise be audible. Where does this noise come from? Does it come from bees? I hope it doesn't come from bees. That'd be scary. An engine, a battery, or a fan? I think the noise probably comes from a fan, because I can disqualify these other options. Bees would be scary. I'm sure they haven't done that to us. An engine... Engines are big. Where would there be an engine? Get out of here. Batteries don't make noise, typically. And then fan is the only one left, so I'm going to go fan. These questions are so easy. The chip in the Nintendo 2 Switch console that's designed to make your voice easier to hear removes sound from the speakers to avoid which phenomenon? It's feedback. Let's go. And number 5. The chip in the Nintendo Switch 2 console that's designed to make your voice easier to hear balances out which aspect of people talking in-game chat. Sorry, I burped. The size of their mouths. Yes. The volume of their voices. The pitch of their voices. It's the volume. Final answer. Boom. I win £1 million. It is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I hope. Boom. Full marks. Amazing. I think I've aced every single test in this game so far. I'm feeling pretty smart right now. The new Destiny 2 campaign on the 15th is focused on a new player experience, says Rocky, and has a Metroidvania mechanic. I know Koro would... Oh, I do like Metroidvania, you're right. I love Metroidvania. She says, I think you might know more about microphones than I do. I think you're correct. I'm the microphone master. Of course I know about microphones. Now get out of here. I'm gonna go to this lady now. You disappointed me with your microphone quiz. You can learn about Nintendo's... I actually really did like that microphone panel, that microphone stand over there. They taught me a lot about how it deals with, like, voices, volume, background noise. Some of which I didn't know before, so... I thought I knew everything about the Switch 2, but I didn't, because I'm learning some new information. Dude looks and sounds like Henry Cavill. Thank you, Tomatina Tor, for the compliment there. I appreciate that. That's a compliment to me. Thank you. I will bow to your compliment. Miggity Microphone Master. Super Rhyme Maker. Thank you, Judy. Welcome, Saint of Solace. Your name's as comforting as a good game on the Switch 2. Man, they have been comforting. It is very comforting to play Switch 2 in bed. I've been staying up playing Mario Kart on some nights, and I do take comfort in that. I take solace, actually. That was a song from Das EFX, lol. I have not heard of that. You'll get to find out about the Nintendo 2 Switch console's red game cards. The game cards are... Oh! This is about to get controversial. This is about to get controversial because a lot of people don't like the situation with the game cards and the key codes and the things. So let's learn about them. The red game cards, the game card slot, and more. Are you interested? Yes, let's hear the controversy. The controversy. Let's have a look, see? A new way to read data. If you were to take a peek inside a Nintendo Switch 2 game card, you would see that it's quite different from a Nintendo Switch game card. Oh, really? If I were to look... How would I look inside? Are you instructing me to break open my game card? Its data can be read in a new way. Assuming a buffer size... Oh, wait. This is actually getting cool. They're talking about buffer sizes. Oh, yeah. This is actually tech nerd stuff that I can get into here. Assuming a buffer size of 4 megabytes on the system side, the read speed is about 5 times as fast as that of a Nintendo Switch game card. Assuming a buffer size. I like how they put assuming a buffer size there. That's pretty cool that they would include that information. But yeah, the read speed 5 times as fast. That's fantastic that we get a speed upgrade on the cards. That's about what I would expect. It's been a long time. So I would expect an increase of around that much, but it's just great that they're not the same cards as the old console, because they would be slow as hell these days with the bigger games, you know? So 5 times as fast is really nice. The game should load faster now. They should just load faster across the board. Less load times. Good. My mum said that you sound like David Williams. David Williams? That rings a bell. Which one is David Williams? Oh, hang on. I'm going to Google that. David Williams. Is he like the comedian? Ah, David Williams, actor and comedian. Yeah, he is. He's the gay one from yeah, David. Do you mean David Williams? Is that who you mean, or do you mean someone else? But you mean the gay one from Little Britain? Little Britain. I think he sounds a little more camp than me, if that's who you mean. Destiny 2 streams do very well, honestly. I think it's because it's a cool way to Sherpa and guide in and navigate to the relevant content. I've been trying to get Mr. Waffles to raid you, Kuro. Oh, thank you so much, Rocky, to try and get someone to raid me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Heavy question for you. What are your top 3 favorite games of all time? One of them is Tears of the Kingdom. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Another favorite game of all time. You know what? I think I've got to put Halo 3 in there. I just always think of Halo 3 as one of the pinnacles of online gaming for me. Halo 3, so Tears of the Kingdom, Halo 3. Final favorite game is a tough one. That is a tough one. Ooh, that's difficult. I'm thinking of going with another Zelda game. I'm a really big fan of the Zelda franchise. You know what? Let's do a controversial one. Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword. There we go. So I've chosen Tears of the Kingdom number 1. Second, Halo 3. Third, Skyward Sword. Let's go, gamers. Now, there are so many good games in the world. I like so many games, but I'm going to put those as my top 3 right now. Those are what came to mind. Yep, the comedian. Yeah. Now, yeah, he's pretty funny, that guy. He is funny. However, so they're talking about the read speed on the cards. So read speed is 5 times faster on Switch 2 cards. Fantastic. However, some games may be doing more in the background than just loading. What are they doing? I don't even know what they're doing. What are they doing? Let me think about what they're doing. What do you think they're doing in the background? Spyware? Are they spying on me? Are they uploading my bank details? Some games may be doing more in the background than just loading. What would they be doing? What would they be... I actually don't know. I don't know this one. What would they be doing? What are they doing in the background other than just loading? Can you think of any... Okay, guesses. Does anyone have a good guess here? What do you think it would be? I actually have no idea what it would be, which is not usual. Usually I know what they're about to talk about, but this I have no idea. What would a game be doing? It's like a riddle. What would a game be doing in the background other than just loading? The only thing I can think is like spying on me. Like they should put that in an advertisement for the iPhone. Like, in the background, your iPhone is listening to your every word. Skyward Sword is the top 3 Zeldas for me, respect. Let's go Imaginator. Skyward Sword is incredible. It gets dragged through the mud for no reason. It's the best one. Skyward Sword is my favorite of the older Zeldas. Of the old style, like the Ocarina style, Skyward I think is the pinnacle. It's the pinnacle of that kind of gameplay. Beautiful art style, beautiful story, characters. Gameplay is so fun. The game is just fun. And then it ends and you're like, that was damn fun. And you know what? I don't even care that it has the repeat boss fight, because the repeat boss fight gets a bit different every time. And it's like, I feel like it ties the game together with like a bow, like kind of like, I like the repeat boss fight. It changes. It's not like the same, it's the same boss, but he keeps growing and changing and gets stronger. It's like, it feels good. The progression to me feels good. I liked it. Word to your moms. We're all rapping in the chat. Okay, so no one knows what it's going to be. No one knows what the game does other than loading. Okay, so what is it? So this doesn't mean that a game will actually load 5 times as fast. Oh! So they're saying it's 5 times faster, but it might not load 5 times as fast because the game might be doing other things other than just loading. So what they're saying there is, sometimes the Switch 2 will be so busy processing other data, like processing the data, that it won't be able to just keep loading from the card, which is fine. They're just saying there's a bandwidth limitation depending on how busy the Switch 2 is, which is kind of normal. In addition to the read speed being faster, Nintendo Switch 2 game cards have a greater total capacity than Nintendo Switch game cards. Apparently they're 64 gig right now, apparently all Switch 2 game cards are 64 gig only. They'll probably come out with bigger ones later, maybe some more options, but right now they're only 64, as far as I've heard. Which is, I think, bigger than the standard size for the Switch 2, which I think was maybe half the size. And I think you could even get them in 16 gig variations, maybe even smaller. So the content of these game cards are really quite different. Yes, so I think the Switch 2 game cards basically have double the capacity of the standard size of the old one, which is like 32 or maybe even 16 gig. So they're standard size 64 at the moment, which to be honest isn't that big considering some games are in the 100 gigabyte range at the moment. But yeah, a lot of games can be shrunk down to 64 if they just, you know, optimize the game a bit, reduce the texture quality, that kind of thing. There are 2 different colors of game card. Nintendo Switch game cards are black, while Nintendo Switch 2 game cards are red! Other than the colors, they look practically the same in terms of size and shape, don't they? I bet they're not the same somehow. Actually, there's one more difference! I was right! There's one more difference. What a twist! Okay, can I see the difference here? Actually, like... Oh, the slot on the right-hand side, you see it's different shaped? Yes, I found it! The notch! The Nintendo Switch 2 game card has a notch to the right of its connector. When a game card is inserted into a game card slot, the Nintendo Switch 2 console checks to see if the game card has a notch. This is how it tells the difference between Nintendo Switch 2 game cards and Nintendo Switch game cards. Interesting. Gamers, do you think you could hack your Switch 1 game and put a notch in it to make the console think it's a Switch 2 game so that you get the upgrade for free? Maybe. Maybe if you cut a notch into your Switch 2 cartridge, in Switch 1 cartridge. Say if you have Breath of the Wild, and you cut a notch into it, does that make the Switch 2 think you got the Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild? And you just get the upgrade for free? Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to experiment doing this, but maybe. Maybe you just got to cut a notch in there and it thinks you have the Switch 2 version. The console changes the way it reads the data based on this factor. Oh. Oh, then probably best not to do that. It says it changes the way it reads the data. So you'll probably just get a garbled game in that case. Okay, so don't do that. It seems like it might be bad. Anyway, let's check this one. The game card slot. The Nintendo Switch 2 console has a game card slot. Yeah, this is one of the first things I noticed about the Switch 2. It has a metal bit on the Switch slot, and it's satisfying that it has a metal bit there. I don't know why it has that, but maybe it will say. But it doesn't just take red Nintendo Switch 2 game cards. It also can take the black ones. So what does this mean? It means that in addition to being able to play games that are exclusive to Switch 2, you can play the Switch games too, with some exceptions. We don't let you play whatever you want, of course. We are Nintendo, after all. You can use the Nintendo Switch 2 console to play many different games. Wow. You know what? They should have made a slot that also accepts, like, DS games, 3DS games. Imagine that. Imagine it just... a Game Boy Advance games just has, like, a super slot. Nintendo 64 games should have a slot that just accepts every type of Nintendo game. That'd be incredible. You've read all the insights? I'm so happy to hear that. Yes, I've read them now. Let's take the quiz and ace it like we aced all the other ones. Since you were so eager to read all that info, I've got a little something lined up for you. A quiz. Let's do it. The insights quiz. Let's smash this one, gamers. Smash it. Yeah, I've aced every single quiz. Not to brag or anything, but not a single question failed. What do Nintendo Switch 2 game cards have more of than Nintendo Switch game cards? Oh no! They have more capacity. This is actually the hardest question so far, because it could be any of this, because I think they do, well, it says more of. Weight pins. Maybe they, you know what? Maybe they do have more weight. We should do a side-by-side weigh-in to see if the weight's different, but anyway, capacity is the answer there. More capacity. They're 64 gigabytes. What is the purpose of the notch? Well, the notch, actually, it uses it to determine the game card type, which is quite an archaic way to determine game card type. You'd think it would just read the card and be like, that's a Switch 2 game, but no, it has to use a notch. This is what Game Boy used. This is how they I think this is how they, what do you call it? They differentiated between Game Boy and Game Boy Color games or something. I think they use notches in those too. So yeah, they're quite an archaic method, but yes, it's the notch. It determines the game card type. Which kinds of game card can be inserted? Actually, it's both. It's both of them. Why didn't they talk about the metal bit on the slot thing? Because the metal bit I'm interested in. Why does it have that? Why does it have the metal bit on the slot thing? Because the Switch 1 didn't have that. Full marks, amazing, yay! I win. You're a genius, she says. Seems like you know game cards like the back of your hand. Yes, yes, that is right. I know game cards like the back of my hand. Oh! Look, this lady's flirting with me again. Are you enjoying the insights quizzes? Wow, I see you've become quite the quiz expert. If you'd like, I can share some additional insights with you. See, she's flirting with me again. She wants to show me additional insights. But yeah, show me, what is it? Oh, you'd like to hear one? I'm glad. In the console settings, you just have the option to adjust the mouse sensitivity. I didn't know you could do this. That's actually some good info. I can adjust mouse sensitivity. I can do low sens. This changes everything. The level of sensitivity you choose will also be reflected here in the welcome tour. Configure mouse sens as needed to give yourself a fighting chance in the minigames. Oh my goodness! I didn't know I could do this. I'm doing this immediately. I didn't know I had mouse sens. I can do mouse sens? Dude, I'm changing it to the same mouse sens I have in my Overwatch. Overwatch 2. So let's do it right now. So, where is it though? Is it controllers? Mouse sensitivity! Oh wait, I only get a few options. I thought I'd get like granular adjustment. I was so excited. But anyway, slow then. Slow, because it is too fast right now. I was saying that the other day. I was like, this mouse sens is crazy fast. So let's see how that is now. Better. Better? Much better. Yeah, much better. Okay, so the slow option is for pro gamers, I guess. If you're a pro gamer, change mouse sensor slow. Especially if you're using the mouse mat, that's my first recommendation for mousing with the Switch 2. Let's go. Hey, Tomatino Tor. Hello. People talking about their Spotify playlists in chat. My Spotify playlist is, you know what? I don't really listen to music very much anymore. Maybe I'll take that hobby back up one day, but right now, I feel like I don't have the time to music listen. You know what I gotta do? Start playing instruments again. I like playing guitar and stuff. Playing music. Make my own music, that's what I need to do. Then maybe I can make some bangers, upload them to YouTube. Like bitch lasagna style. Switch lasagna. Something like that. Watching a friend's sausage dog right now, says Judy. He needs to go outside. Can you please take photos of the sausage dog and upload them to Discord, please? Because sausage dogs are hilarious. They're literally in the shape of a sausage. That is one of the funniest dog breeds imaginable, so please do share. S-tier voice acting for the flirty lady. I could have done better. I wasn't going all in, but... By the way, if anyone's interested in Destiny, all the DLCs are around 80% off. Ooh, nice. Nice. Thank you for the info, Rocky. Did you hear that, gamers? Destiny's money off at the moment. Sure are a lot of stamps on the edge of this area, huh? I didn't think there would be this many. Wait, there are? Where? Ah! He's right! There's a stamp. The air vent. The fabled air vent. I'm gonna feel my air vent right now to see how much air is blowing out of it. Ooh. A little bit of air is blowing out right now. It's quite hot. Yeah, the Switch 2 does get hot and does blow out quite hot air, especially when docked. Okay, any more? Any more stamps? The brightness sensor. That's what that thing is? Cool. I just looked at it in real life. The brightness sensor. Cool, cool, cool. What's this one? The volume buttons! Of course, changing volume has never been easier. What is this? The power button? I'm guessing power button. It is. Let's go. This is such good gameplay right now. Love it, love it, love it. Who doesn't like to collect stamps? Hydrate, thank you. That's a good idea. I should drink water, shouldn't I? Well, the pre-roll's about to end. Alexa, cancel the timer.
1 hour time to cancel.
Thank you, Alexa.
You're welcome.
She said you're welcome. What a polite lady. We are so back, says bruh bruh bruh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we are. We are so back! Let's go! Anyway, gamers, we are so back, but pre-rolls on Twitch have just turned back on, so I'm going to put the ads on, and then when we come back after the ads, we're going to watch the latest Donkey Kong Bonanza trailer. Check that out, see if there's anything new there. And we're going to do a little workout together. 10 squats. I'm going to do 10 squats, and every hour we're going to do 10 more. So next hour we're going to do 20. We're going to get healthy today, gamers. We've been slacking recently on the exercise on this stream. I don't like it at all. We are the gamers that are also fit in our legs, is what I like to think of us as. The fitness gamers. Which means we're going to do a little bit of exercise together. Get stronger, so that we have legs that are beach ready. At least the legs, you know. We at least want the legs to be beach ready. Then we can wear shorts and, you know, we can look good on the beach. So that's the idea anyway. Ring Fit Adventure stream when? I've done that before, you know. I've done a Ring Fit Adventure stream. If you look on my YouTube channel, there's a Ring Fit video there. There's a Ring Fit adventure video. But yeah, I'll see you in 3 Mins Gamers. Now, some of you will still be here. Alexa, set a timer for 1 hour.
1 hour.
I'm using my assistant Alexa today to keep on top of the ads, so... Now a verse from our collective tale. In the chat, a hip-hop throwback. That's EFX on the track. Destiny 2 raids and Sherpas. Rocky's got Coral's back. Judy streams COD, but seeks new games to play. 90s rap love shared with the Wu-Tang in the fray. ASAP Rock and the atmosphere. Tunes that never fade while Karaku Gaming's Ko-Fi Link serenades. Now back to the stream where the vibes never lack. Let's go. I think it lost the beat near the end, the AI there, but it was doing a good job rapping. Out of all the things, I got a DK ad. Nice. The new trailer? Amazing. Amazing. It looks like you've already seen the new trailer. Yeah, I got to see the new trailer. Let's check it out. So I'm just getting that up on screen. Is there anything else I should be watching? Like any new gaming stuff? Any new cool videos to watch? Any new dramas I should be aware of? Now, I think there was a new trailer. There might not have been. Maybe I dreamed that there was. I was having some weird dreams last night. It's certainly possible. Oh, Super Mario Strikers now on the GameCube Virtual Console. That's fun. I'm looking on Nintendo of America right now. Overwatch 2 trailer for Nintendo Switch. Let's go. I wonder what Overwatch 2, does that have mouse controls on the Switch too? Wait a second. Can I play Overwatch 2 on the go? On the Switch? Wait, that's kind of awesome. Wait, I want to watch that trailer. Is it getting a Switch 2 update? That would be crazy. Imagine Overwatch 2 on Switch 2 with mouse controls. That'd actually be pretty sick. If it plays at 120 as well. Ooh. It might play 120. Overwatch isn't that hard to run. It might play at 120. Wait a second. That'd be pretty amazing to play that on the go. Some Overwatch 2. I like that game. Overall. Maybe there wasn't an maybe there wasn't a maybe there wasn't a new Donkey Kong trailer. I don't see it here. I dreamed it. I dreamt it. I don't think there's a new Donkey Kong Bonanza trailer. Oh well. So instead we're going to watch the you know what, we're going to watch the Super Mario Strikers trailer. Let's do some Switch 2 content. And we're going to watch the Overwatch thing. And that's about it, yeah. That's about it. So, gamers, is there any new stuff I should be aware of? Like, in the gaming scene? Maybe even just like world news scene. Should I be aware of anything? I did see, what was that drama I saw recently that was a ridiculous, what was it? I can't even remember what it was. I saw some really crazy drama recently. Was it to do on Twitch? I can't remember if it was Twitch drama or if it was like world news drama or something. But there was something crazy. I can't remember it now. It might have been gaming drama. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. Yeah, there's drama about don't kill games. You know the movement don't kill games, with pirate software basically with the opposite opinion of everyone else that is for the movement. So what the movement is, from my understanding, and I don't know much about this, but from my understanding, the movement is gamers want companies to stop killing games once they're old, you know? So they want a way to be able to keep playing. So whether that be that they get access to the server code so they can run their own servers, that kind of thing. They just want the games to survive. And I guess I would be for this movement, because there are some games that died that I was very upset that they died. Like on VR, there was this game called Echo VR, Echo Arena, which was incredible. It was one of the best esports games I'd ever laid my eyes on or played myself. And Meta just took the servers down one day. Died. Game died. And it was still very active, and it was sad. And they gave no option for us to keep playing it or anything, so, yeah, that sucks. Sucks when they do that. So I'm just going to get the right desktop scene up here, so that we may watch the latest Switch 2 trailers. And I think we're all back from the ads now, right? Yeah, we're all back from the ads. Hello, gamers. Wait, are we back from the ads? Maybe we're not back from the ads yet. I think we... Oh, we almost are. 45 seconds and we will be. 45 seconds and everyone will be back from the ads. So we'll continue. So Brother Brad got a Donkey Kong ad. And I don't think there's a new trailer, so I was wrong about that. I don't know why I dreamed up there was a new trailer. At least not on the Nintendo of America YouTube channel. There isn't. Particularly just says I've been a bit disconnected for the past few weeks from, like, news and stuff. Yeah, me too, particularly, to be honest. I'm just focusing on, you know, trying to make the best videos and whatever I can, and when I do that, I'm not very focused on other things. There are some servers that are still open even though the makers are no longer making updates. Yeah, on Echo Arena, like, you can still somehow play it, but it was very kind of... It was like the community took it into their own control and basically modded stuff. Like, I don't think they actually released, like, the server dev kits and stuff. The community kind of figured it out, but I think there are some Echo Arena, but it's hard to play, you know, because you can't just go on the game anymore and play it. It's like, instead you have to find the Discord server of these underground modders that modded the game and made their own service, you know? So it's very, the ease of access is very much reduced, and so therefore it's quite a dead game now. Okay, gamers, let's watch the Nintendo Switch content here, Overwatch 2 Season 17. I want to see what this is. I haven't checked out Overwatch 2 for a while, so let's see what they're cooking over in the Overwatch headquarters. 720p, disgusting. Also, this looks like an advert for Nintendo Switch, so does this mean Switch 2 is not getting an update for Overwatch at the moment? Because that would be not ideal. It'd be nice if we got a Switch 2 update, 120 FPS maybe. If Overwatch 2 gets a Switch 2 update, I might start playing it again. Because it would be fantastic to play this on the go with mouse controls.
Now we play in my world.
Now we play in my world.
Selecting upgrades to match new user.
So they have this third-person mode that I've never played before. But it's like Marvel Rivals style.
I think a level up is in order.
So who is this? Is that Diva? Oh, it is Diva.
How did you get in here? Don't touch that. Hey, this is not part of my programming. Class dismissed. Overdrive activated. Final upgrades inbound.
Ah, Widowmaker, my love. My first love.
You have unlocked the privilege to annihilate. Leaving so soon.
I don't know what this is advertising.
Over.
Just Season 17 powered up? Okay. That sucked. No news of a Switch 2 update. Is anyone any comments here? I speak for everyone when I say we need a Switch 2 update ASAP. Yes, I agree. I feel like this should have already gotten a Switch 2 patch. I kind of agree as well. You should have definitely add a Switch 2 update with at least 60 FPS. True. 90 FPS on performance. I think they could do 120. Honestly, I think the Switch 2 might be able to do 120 in Overwatch. 120 in Overwatch isn't like that hard to do. It's not that hard. I mean, my really old PC from years and years ago could run it 200 FPS. I mean, really old. My really old PC could run Overwatch at like 200, so I reckon the Switch 2 with some optimization could maybe crack 120 in Overwatch 2. Which would be fantastic. If we could do that, if we could play that on the Switch 2 120 FPS, that would be absolutely fantastic. It'd be amazing. Oh god, Overwatch 2. Yeah, so Overwatch 2 is on the Switch, and Overwatch 2 would be great with a Switch 2 update if they enabled like 120 FPS. It would actually be a fantastic game to play with the mouse controls on the Switch 2. I might even start playing it again if they do that. I know nothing about Overwatch. It's a good game. It's not as good as it used to be, from what I've heard, but, I mean, it's like a good, fun game to play. Mario Strikers is coming back to the GameCube Virtual Console gamers. Let's go. So I never actually played much Mario Strikers in my youth. Yeah, I remember I did play it around some people's houses. It looks great. Oh, look at that. Look at the sass. Oh, talk to the hand. Daisy just got schooled by Peach. This is before they had Rosalina, gamers. No Rosalina. No Pauline either. Man, this game looks kind of fun. I think Mario Strikers is a good game. It's like football, but it's like damn, what was that kung fu movie with the football? I always forget what it's called, but there was this kung fu movie about football. It's kind of like that, but in game form. Yeah! Mario Strikers. Nice, they're bringing back Mario Strikers. Nintendo Switch Virtual Console. That's a good announcement. That's good. And what the hell is this doing over here? Let's move that back over here. Cool. Okay, so back to Welcome Tour, I think. We learned a few things that are coming to Switch 2. Basically, Mario Strikers. Since Overwatch 2 is not getting a patch yet, they haven't advertised that. I was hoping they would there. I would have been pretty hyped for that, to be honest. For an Overwatch 2 Switch 2 patch. Okay, Welcome Tour time. Just going to switch my input back to the Welcome Tour. And we'll continue sleuthing on this game, figuring out what's going on here. Is this worth it? Is this worth $10? Some people think yes. Imaginator in the chat thinks yes. My sixth sense, it speaks to me, says this man. It's telling me there's a hidden stamp somewhere around here. I'm certain of it. Okay, I will also find the stamp. Where's the stamp? It's gotta be here. It's where you're standing, isn't it? Where's the hidden stamp? Oh god, where actually is it? Where is it? It's gotta be for this connector thing, right? Damn you. Damn you, I can't find it. Where's the hidden stamp? Maybe I just skate up and down until I find it. Old school style. Maybe he's lying. Do you think there's not a hidden stamp? You know what? If there is a hidden stamp, it's probably like, either up from where he's standing or in the middle here, like upwards. Like this way. Nope, can't find it. I actually don't know where the hidden stamp is then. I'm too old to be getting lost like this. My girlfriend's going to be upset if I don't get back to our meeting spot in time. Oh, right. I can go straight there if I bring up the map with X. Thank you for instructing me on that. The hidden stamp. I found it. The touch screen. Cool. Oh, there are still more things to find here. This screen is gigantic. True. That's actually no word of a lie. It is pretty big on the Switch 2. What do you think, ladies? That's me done with the stamps around here. Want to head to the next area? We can focus on the mini-games and leave the inside reading till later. Cool. They both say the same thing. What about you? What do you say? Have you been getting medals from mini-games? If you're going to hop back to a previous area, you should press X and warp. Wait, everyone's telling me that. They want me to warp around. I don't know if I want to right now. So we did this level, but we... Oh, we can do this one now. Wait, did we... Oh, wait, what's this going to be? We got 17 medals, so we can do this now. Hey, you hit the 16 medal quota. Way to go. Touch 10 too. Shuffle, yeah? Let's get that open for you. Oh, not this frickin' game again. This is the one where I... This is the one where I have to, like... Okay. They'll be shuffled. I actually don't want to play this, because it's too awkward to play on stream. Because it's a touchscreen game. Which means I have to, like, use a different camera to record it. Oh, I forgot to do the squats. I was supposed to do squats. Okay, let's do them, gamers. Right now. Right now, 10 squats. Let's go. Let's do this thing. So, 1. Get on up. I'll give you time to get up. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Has been completed, the squat challenge. So in like an hour we'll do more squats. We'll do loads of squats. We'll do 20 next time. Can you talk to them? I can talk to these people, yeah. I see, so you can use your medal to unlock mini-games. Yes. I like reading the insights, so that's the only thing I'm focusing on. I'm glad you can get the area, you can get from area to area just by collecting stampies. Just between you and me, let me tell you a little trick. Sometimes a minigame might feel damn... Oh yeah, you can skip the... you can skip the exhibits with a cheat code. With Morse code cheat code. Okay, so like, did we get all the stamps here or what? Insights. Stamps. Switch console area. We're still missing some. Oh, it's down there. Wait, where is it? We're missing one near the microphone area, I think. Yeah, so, okay. So missing one near the microphone area. Maybe it's near the touchscreen area. Okay, so let's see if we can find it around here. That's a microphone. Ah! What the... Oh, shit. Is it down here? I didn't know you could go down here. I guess it's down here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Found it. It's the magnetic connector on the right side. Nice. So that... I don't think that's actually magnetic, that connector. I think it's just a connect... I think it's just pins. I think the magnets are somewhere else. What did I just get? A medal? I found a medal. Can I take this elevator, please? I don't think I can. Okay, we found that one. That's good. Need to get all the stamps. Need 100% completion in this thing. Got to get the most out of my money here. Rubber Brush says, for the past 2 days I've been playing NBA 2K. I'm doing dumbbell curls during timeouts. Nice, dude. Nice. You're going to get huge arms doing that. Huge arms. Thanks for that. My lower back still hurts a little from packing and moving. Might skip the 20 next time. Wait, did the squats, were the squats painful for you? Or do you think they helped? Because for me, like, doing like 10 squats will nearly always help. Maybe doing more won't, but doing 10 is always good for me. Got you on lurk. Hey, 5 more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Back on the squats. Yes, we are. We've done 10 already. I'm going to do increase by 10 every time. So next time we're going to do 20. A stand as light and robust as 770577 aluminium alloy. Whoa. Yes, the alloy is amazing. See if we can find more stampies around here. Stampy, stampy. So I think there should be a stamp over here. Oh. The speaker. Left. Amazing. On the left speaker. And there should be like an elevator around here, right? Yeah, there it is. There's a man down there. Let's go talk to him. Hello, Mr. Man. I never expected we'd get to look around places like this. Might as well make the most of it and check it out from top to bottom. So there we go, there's the magnetic connector on the other side. Boom. So I think that's all the stamps here. Yeah, it is. Beautiful. Now we can move on. We can move on to the next area. Which is Area C! Hooray! Hopefully there's more mini-games, because that's where I'm having the most fun, really. The mini-games are the best. The quizzes are sometimes pretty informative, though, to be honest. Been trying to stretch my lower backs and hips today. Have you tried doing a good old good morning? Good morning bow? Oh, yeah. Now that'll stretch the hammies out. So this morning I did 30 minutes of yoga. It was really nice. I can't remember which YouTube... it was a YouTuber, like 30-minute yoga. I think it's Yoga by Cassandra. I think it was... her name was Cassandra with a K. Yoga by Cassandra. She has a 30-minute yoga thing that... it's like a full-body one. It's amazing. Really, really nice yoga routine. Gotta get you feeling all loose. You can try out the Super Mario Bros. 4K demo here. No, I can't. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed because I don't have the 4K screen. It's sad. Yeah, they don't let me do that one. I wish I could do that one. That's apparently a cool demo, but I guess I have to connect that to a 4K TV somewhere. Maybe I'll use NDI cam. I'll use my NDI cam, go to the other side of the house, and play it over there. Maybe. If because we do have a 4K TV in the house somewhere, but we don't have it. I don't have one here with me. Area C! Yes, I got all the stamps. Let me in, please. Let me in. Whoa, I'm on the Joy-Con. Let's go! The right-hand Joy-Con. I bet there's lots of cool info here. Let's talk to this nerd.
I got all the stamps here, so I'm off to next area. Mum, you can play the mini games.
Cool. He lets his mum play the mini games. What a nice son. The X button. Wow. I never knew that was called that. What is this one? The A button. Let me guess. This one is the B button. Oh my god, I was right. Amazing. What about this one? No way. This can't be the Y button, can it? Oh my god, it is. The Y button. Can't believe I met you here. You're famous. Can't believe I met the Y button here. What is this one?
Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what are you doing under there? They're being naughty under there. Probably kissing or something. Right stick. Oop. NFC touch point. Oh, for the amiibos. Ah, the amiibos. You touch them on the stick, on the right stick. I see. I see. What is this one? The home button, I suspect? Yes, the home button. And this is the game chat button. Yay! The C button. Is this the new button? Yes, it is. It is. And what about you? Oh man, the Rumble Pack is a blast from the past. That thing really added a jolt to my gameplay experience. Man, are they talking about the Rumble Pack on the N64 there? That was pretty cool, the Rumble Pack. How are you so good at this? Teach me your secrets. Be quick during the straights, but slow down for the curves. Yay! Ball game. I bet this is like a gyro-based game or something. Area D. He's got the D. Did you get all the stamps in Area C? Oh, I didn't. I'm not allowed in Area D. Wait, where's Area D? Do I get to go inside? I bet I get to go inside the controller. That'd be so cool. But yeah, I'm not allowed in Area D yet. Let's take the quiz. The good mornings are what bothered my back. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Petite Lolita. I do a combo squat bend forwards. Combo squat bend forwards. Interesting. Got a nap and lurk. Have a nice nap, Petite Lolita. Squats were a little painful today, but glad I'm in motion. Me too, Petite Lolita. Motion is lotion. Motion is lotion. I hope you recover fast. Judy says, take care of the lower back. I played basketball a lot and never thought too much about the pain till one day, disc hernia. It's all broken now. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Judy. Yeah, having bad back sucks. My back isn't the best, to be honest. My back's not the best. I don't know what's wrong with it, but... I think I'm just used to having a bad back at this point. I'm just used to it. Imagine having, like, a good back. Ooh, that'd be good. Like, just having, like, no back pain. Count yourself lucky if you're in that camp. Have a nice nap, Petite Lolita. Thank you for the lurk. So let's learn about HD Rumble here. I'm interested. Featureize on the HD Rumble 2. Various vibrations. The Nintendo Switch 2 console's HD Rumble 2 feature is quite versatile. It can produce various vibration patterns. The number of vibrations per second can be adjusted in a short amount of time. This creates complex vibration patterns. The HD Rumble feature for the Nintendo Switch console was limited in terms of the vibrations it could handle. They were quite weak on that console. I mean, they did have good variation in rumble, but there wasn't a good range between the lowest rumble and the max rumble. Like, the max rumble was very weak on the old one. With HD Rumble 2, all sorts of vibration patterns are possible. It can also reproduce realistic sensations. I mean, so could the Switch 1 Rumble could produce quite realistic sensations. It was just it just didn't have a good max amplitude, I found. Just wasn't very powerful. Responsive Rumble. One aspect of Nintendo Switch 2 is the Rumble 2 feature. It is very responsive. Cool. As soon as the game sends out a signal to make the controller or controllers rumble, the highest intensity of rumble can be reached very quickly. Also, it has high acceleration up to top vibrational speeds. This response time is much quicker than when using a motor, where rumble is created by spinning a weight. Oh, look at that! Because the weight has to, like, accelerate. That's a cool illustration. So, a cool animation, I should say. So you can see there the old style of rumble motor has to, like, pick up speed before you really get the rumble. Whereas the new rumble just immediately rumbles. It's just like, boom! That is actually a really cool feature of this newer technology. It's also several times faster than Nintendo Switch console's HD Rumble feature. So even though I'm pretty sure Nintendo Switch's Rumble feature, it worked the same way with the moving weight, but they're saying this one is just much more responsive than even the old one. Receiving quick feedback from the Rumble feature like this can add to the immersion. I would say so, yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay, next one. Alright, this is the same one. No, get off this. I went on the wrong one. Get out of here. Let's look at this one. Rumble with sound. Hey, Council Lord, how you doing? Hello, Mikey Westside. Mikey Westside says, yo, do you remember me? Mikey Westside. Mikey Westside, how long ago did you talk to me? Because I am coming up blank, but maybe if you remember what we talked about, I'll remember you. Nintendo Switch 2 console's HD Rumble 2 feature can do more than just create vibrations. It can also make sounds. This is possible because speakers and the HD Rumble 2 feature operate in similar ways. Speakers produce sound by vibrating a soft plate. Yes, they do, they do. HD Rumble 2 produces sound by vibrating a weight, which in turn causes the Joy-Con 2 controllers to vibrate. The Nintendo Switch console's Joy-Con controllers make sounds too, but the volume and clarity have been improved here. Interesting. So are they saying they can turn the Joy-Con 2 into a speaker using HD Rumble? Cool. Okay, so make it do that, please. I want to hear the sound it can produce then. So they're saying the HD Rumble can produce sound like a speaker. Cool. Nintendo and Rumble. Like a long time ago, you were playing like a samurai game. You mean like years and years ago I was playing, Ghost of Tsushima? That was so long ago. I mean, to be honest, like, the name Westside, I think, like, maybe I do sort of remember, but maybe I'm thinking of some famous person with that name or something. But yeah, long time, that is a long-ass time ago, dude. Damn. Are you talking about Ghost of Tsushima? That was years and years ago. Nintendo has been making controllers that feature Rumble for a long time. Nintendo 64 Rumble Pack. Yay! That was fun. In 1997. The Nintendo GameCube controller that had Rumble too, yeah. It had Rumbles. It had the old style Rumble. The Wii Remote. Ah, the Wii Remote. You know what? The Wii Remote was such a high quality, like, controller device, wasn't it? It was such a high quality, like, pointer device thing. Wii U Gamepad, yay! That's my guy right there, the Wii U Gamepad. 2012. 2012, what a year, huh? Joy-Con controllers for Nintendo Switch. Yep, those had HD Rumble. Pokeball Plus for Nintendo Switch. I didn't have that. No, what did that do? That seems fun. Was it for like Pokemon Go or something? But surely that's a mobile game. I don't know what this was for. Maybe Pikachu, Let's Go Pikachu or something. We've been adding Rumble to controllers and accessories for a long time in order to enhance players' gaming experience. Yeah, you have been making Rumble for a long time, that is true. There was also Rumble for the Game Boy. I had a Game Boy game that had Rumble. It was Pokemon Pinball. There was a Pokemon Pinball game with Rumble, and you had to put a battery inside the game cartridge, and then it would rumble. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. It was Ghost of Tsushima? Cool, dude. Well, welcome back to the stream. We're still going. Today we're playing Welcome Tour, then we might switch game at some point if we complete this. Or if we get bored of it. So far, I'm having fun. I think it might be about time to give you a quiz. Let's go. Okay, these quizzes are the easiest thing in the world, always. Hopefully this one's challenging. Let's see. Thank you for the love, Cows the Lord. Right back at you. Did anyone play the Tarzan game on the Game Boy? So fun. I played the Tarzan game on the PC. That thing rocked. The Tarzan game on PC was incredible. It was like a side-scroller, but it also had some like isometric platforming levels. Had some tree surfing levels as well. So it's a mix of side-scrolling and then some like 3D rendered levels. Which of the following has been newly introduced with the HT Rumble 2 feature? It's definitely very complex vibrations. Ultrasonic vibration. Where out of the HT Rumble and HT Rumble 2 features, which is more responsive? HT Rumble 2 is more responsive. Final answer. Question number 3. The HT Rumble 2 feature produces sounds by causing what to vibrate? Actually don't know. I think just the Joy-Con 2 controllers, right? But I might get one wrong here, because it might be a soft plate. But I think it's the Joy-Con 2 controllers themselves. I might have got that wrong. Might have got that wrong first time. First time a wrong question. Wrong answer. Since when has Nintendo been making controllers with Rumble? Since the Nintendo 64, I think. Yep. Final answer. I might have got one wrong. Yay! No, I didn't get one wrong. 4 marks again. Let's go! So yeah, they do make sounds by vibrating the controller themselves. Good luck to Brother Bruh. Remind me why we're saying good luck to Brother Bruh, guys. Oh, NBA 2K? Is that why we're saying good luck? Or did I miss something? Theory exam. Oh, like driving theory? Driver's license. How did I miss that comment? Oh, I see it now. I see it. For some reason, I missed it. Got my theory exam for my driver's license tomorrow, so I'll be locked in, so I'll go lurking. See ya. Good luck for your driving theory, brah. You can do it. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Hope you'll be driving around soon. Steady on, Smarty Pants, she says. Seems to me you're a little more familiar with the HT Rumble 2 feature now. Yep. So I did learn something there about it can make sounds like a speaker. I want them to show me that now. I want to turn it into a little mini speaker. Probably sounds terrible, but... Okay, what's this game? Let's play a minigame. It's been a while since we played a game. Speed Maze Long Walls. What a title there. Did you get the chance to try out mouse controls yet? I did. Yes, more mouse controls. You can zip around the place all speedy-like with a mouse. When you're moving that metal ball through the maze, you've got to be mega fast and accurate. Those walls don't take kindly to being bumped into. This minigame's really tough, so don't expect to earn medals easily. Honestly, it's hard enough getting to the goal. Would you like to play? Yes. Speedy Maze Long Walls. This exhibit requires mouse controls. Let's do it. I like the mouse control games. Hurry to the goal without touching the sides. Okay. Oh. This is easy. Wait. I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. Let's try again. Oh. I'm not very good at this, as I thought I would be. I thought that this would be easier. I did it. The next medal. Okay. Result 5.15. Oh, damn, I gotta do it real fast. Damn, you gotta do this real fast. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is really hard. Why is this so hard? Come on, gamers. Damn it. Yes! Both medals! It was easy. I did it. Was that all? Was that all, dude? Like, that was the game? It just had the tiny maze? That was amazing! My eyes couldn't even keep up! Yeah, that's right, I was moving like a Dragon Ball Z character. You twisted and weaved around those walls like it was nothing. Looks like part 2's available now. Okay, part 2, Boogaloo. Let's do it. Uh-oh, up and down. In part 2, the maze is shaped differently. There's a lot of zigzagging up and down, so you need to be pretty on the ball for this one. Easy, says one, Abby. Let's see if part 2 is easy. Let's do this thing. Hard to the goal without touching the sides. Shit. They should make you play as a fly, that'd be funnier. Because it's like the fly zapper foils. And when you die, the fly should be like, eh. This is a better maze, this is more fun. But you know what, this game's pretty hard. Damn it, I was so close. Damn it. It's actually way harder than it looks. Damn it. You know what it is? Okay, it's not what I thought. I thought maybe the hitboxes were big on the walls, but they're not. Damn it. Come on, I got this. Give me that gaming spirit. Give me that... No! I'm a mousing king. I'm a mousing king. No! I am the mousing king, and I crashed into the thing and got zapped. And again. Ah! In the pocket. Let's go! First try. Let's go. First try, gamers. Easy. Both medals. Let's go. Okay, so we did that. Is there a part 3, maybe? I bet there's a part 3. Oh yeah, I bet there's a part 4. Amazing, my eyes couldn't even keep up. You are winding up and down those passages like a yo-yo on a deadline. Cool, I guess part 3 is available now. I need 42 medals for part 3. I only have 21. Get out of here. Looks like there's a part 4 as well. That was pretty fun. What about this one? Nice, you've got 1 medal. Yeah, well, yeah, one's a pretty low fee of entry. Ever tried to guess what a 30-degree angle looks like? Oh, this is interesting. Since the Nintendo Switch 2 console's stand can be freely set within a range of angles, we made this minigame to test how precisely you measure those angles. First, you test the stand to the angle shown on the screen, and then you get to find out just how accurate you were with your measurement. Okay, guess the angle, gamers. I wonder how this is going to work. I might need your help here with this one. Oh, tabletop by handheld mode. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll have to... we'll have to go switch to the NDI cam. Switch to the droid cam, I should say. Okay, here we go. Let's mic up this game. Guess the angle. Can we guess the freaking angle? Let's see. I want that. First, I have to touch it. Controls. This exhibit requires touch controls. Please prop up the console with a stand. Prop the console up with a stand. Okay. Wait, I didn't. Adjust the angle of the stand. Round 1. Match the angle. 70 degrees. Okay. I think about there. Let's see if we match the angle. Oh no, I was off by 5 degrees. Wait, great. Okay, great. I was off by 5 degrees. Round 2. Match the angle. 25. Okay, I think that's like nearly all the way down, pretty much, right? Let's use the stand. Okay, 25. Keep it still. I did it. What do you think, gamers? Is that 25? Oh no, maybe too much. Maybe I did it too much. 22! I was off by 3. Wonderful! Wunderbar! Round 3. This is riveting gameplay. 40 degrees. Oh god. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay. 40 degrees. This is hard. This is hard. I think that's about 40. Maybe it's too much, too little. Maybe I did too much. I think I did too much. I might have done 45. 49. Oh no! No, that's not nice. That's bad. Oh, it was good. I was amazing. Cool. Amazing gameplay. Amazing gameplay, gamers. Let's now flip that back. Guide the raid. What does this do? Can I suggest a streamer to be raided? Yes, you can. Yeah, suggest a streamer to be raided. That is what that is for. So the game should pop back on. I just doxed the console. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that angle, guess the angle game. That was amazing. I guessed those angles like have never been guessed before. I guessed all the angles. I would go for Andy the Round, whenever that works. Okay, Andy the Round. Well, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Your guesses were so close. That's some impressive spatial perception. Thank you, thank you. There's part 2. Oh no, I was hoping there wasn't going to be a part 2 of this one. Oh no, oh good, it requires 25 medals, I only have 23. I guess we don't have to do that yet. I wasn't expecting to use the console stand for a game. Yeah, me neither. I don't know if I liked it. I don't think I wanted to use the stand as a game. I don't think I wanted to play that. I feel like I had... I don't know. I was forced against my will to play that game, I think. Anyway, let's go down here. Talk to this cool character. Oh, a stamp. Let's stamp this thing, then talk to this cool character over here. Oh, another stamp. Cool. Magnetic connector. Yes, yes. The female part of the connector. Amazing. The magnetic connector's better half. Okay, this LED is lit up. You just can't help staring at it, right? No, yeah, I guess. The player LEDs. Hooray! So that means player 1, if that's lit up. Talk to this lady. Surprised at my perfect score? Yeah, I'm pretty good at quizzes. Yeah, well, I haven't... I've got a perfect score on everything. The SR button. And what's this thing's here? The release button! And the mouse foot upper. There we go. Let's have a little quiz. You can indulge in various factoids related to the mouse sensor. You will learn about the mouse sensor's custom lens, past Nintendo mice, and more. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, past Nintendo mice sounds fun. I want to learn about past Nintendo mice. Nintendo mice, eh? I don't even know what kind of... I mean, Nintendo... What Nintendo mouse was that? Did they make like a mouse for your PC or something? I don't know. Marvelous. Well then, here is Mouse Sensor Insights 2. Good. Mouse Sensor Insights 2, what a sequel. I didn't know there would be a sequel, but I guess it's happening. The sequel to Mouse Insights number 1. So the mouse sensor doesn't just have a camera. It doesn't? It has something else. What is it? It also has a light. Whoa. The light it produces, invisible to the naked eye, is called infrared light and is used to illuminate surfaces such as the table or your lap. A fun fact about this invisible light. So Judy's saying the NES had a mouse, I think. Oh, really? See, NES was before my era. I'm not that old. So I wouldn't know. It may become visible when viewed through a smartphone camera. Oh, really? And now I want to have a look with my smartphone. Shall we have a look? I want to see if it becomes visible. Let's check it out, gamers. Will it become visible? Bum bum bum! It became visible! I saw it! Did you see it? Look. Do it again, do it again. Ah! It became visible! Look at it! It's visible. I thought it was invisible this whole time. But there it is. Visible to my smartphone camera. Amazing. It's so cute and purple. Purple, purple, purple light. I want to see it with my naked eye now. No, my naked eye can't see it. My naked eye is dumb. I just tried it with my naked eye. I couldn't see it. My naked eye. Why is my eyes always naked? Think about it. That's uncouth, isn't it? Behavior from my eyes. Why are my eyes always naked? Okay, here we go. So yeah, it became visible. That's cool. Okay. Cool. What's this? A custom lens. With most computer mice, the camera in the mouse focuses on the surface immediately in front of it. However, this isn't the case for the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Why? Because with a strap attached, there's slightly more distance between the camera and the surface that the Joy-Con 2 is on. Oh my goodness. They're right. Oh yeah, I haven't been using the straps today. No wonder my mousing felt a little scratchy. I wasn't using the mouse the way it's meant to be used. This is enough to blur the focus, preventing the camera from capturing the surface clearly. It needs to be able to focus with or without the strap. Interesting. That's why it includes a custom lens. The mouse sensor's lens is custom. Wait, so does it have two different focal lengths or what? That's weird. So do they have a variable focus on the mouse lens? Because that's pretty awesome, actually. Interesting. As a custom lens, I'm not sure if maybe their custom lens has fixed focus, but it just has like quite a wide focus range, or maybe it's a variable focus. They didn't really explain that very well. Small sheets. Here on the Joy-Con 2 controllers, we applied two small sheets. Yes. These sheets are called mouse feet. They're not very good, by the way. Thanks to these mouse feet, the Joy-Con 2 controllers are easier to move around. So the mouse feet on the controller, like stock, they're not great. They definitely, like, if you put these on, these are fantastic. Like, the mouse feet on these things are good. On these bad boys, on the wrist straps that come with the console, these are big, quite big mouse feet. They're pretty awesome. But the mice feet on this thing, they're kind of tiny, and they're not all that good. You have to be careful to not lean the controller over. But yeah, they do help a bit. They do help a bit, but they're not ideal. Cool. So there we go. Suddenly, it's a mouse. Games that put the Joy-Con 2 controller's mouse controls to good use. For instance, you can have a game where a Joy-Con 2 would turn into a mouse simply by placing it on a surface such as a desk. Yep. Then you could lift it up again and it would revert back to usual controls. Yep. So long as the game is compatible with mouse controls, you can have games with this kind of functionality. Like the new Metroid Prime 4, which does that exact thing. The Nintendo Switch 2 console analyzes the data from the mouse sensors and the accelerometer. So the accelerometer measures the acceleration applied to the controller. So when you wave it around, basically. It uses this data to check whether the Joy-Con 2 controller has been placed on a surface or is being held in the air. Pretty clever. The home menu also supports mouse controls, so you can give those a try there. Yay! Can I use the mouse controls here? No, I can't. Nintendo and mice. Oh, we're going to learn. Along. Hang on.
Along.
Along. A long, long time ago, Nintendo used to sell its own mice. There was the Super NES mouse in 1992.
That thing looks badass. I like the look of that mouse. That's retro, dude. That looks awesome. That mouse actually looks so nice. Look at that mouse pad, too. That mouse pad looks like... You know what? That mouse pad looks like one of those awesome speed pads that people make using custom plastic parts. That looks great. That looks like a great mouse pad and mouse combo. I like the look of that. It looks like a good claw grip mouse. This looks like those custom claw grip mice that people make today, doesn't it? I wonder how much it weighed and stuff.
And the Nintendo 64 mouse, exclusive to Japan in 1999.
That thing looks, you know what? I prefer the NES mouse. That thing looks awesome. This thing, kind of boring. This looks like a rubbish piece of crap, like Windows 95 mouse or something. Incidentally,
Incidentally, the mice of old used a ball which rolled around inside.
Oh, they were ball mice? That's hilarious, dude. Ball mice. What a throwback.
Nowadays, mice are far easier to use. There's no need to roll balls around all over the place.
Good. Yeah, there's no need for those balls anymore, that is true. If you take them out, they're a little bouncy ball, which was fun. You can have a bouncy ball fun with your little mouse ball and then put it back in the mouse and play some World of Warcraft. Do you think the NES mouse is still usable somehow? I don't know. You'd have to probably rip it apart and somehow put a USB controller in it or something. But the NES mouse looks cool. It looks like a nice claw grip mouse. It looks like those custom mice people build on like custom mice channels where they try to make the ultimate gaming mouse. Nice voice like the Ent. Yes, I was going for the Ent. Hey, Red Hot Chili Peppers! How's things over here? They're good, Red Hot Chili. So I've changed my streaming schedule now to 3 days a week, but
All day.
wait, sorry, all day on those days. So pretty much as soon as I can go live, I go live, then I go off at bedtime. So we still got many hours left of the stream. It's only 7:30 right now. Hey, Red Hot Chili. And we're playing Switch 2 Welcome Tour. We're learning a lot about the Switch 2. We just learned about the history of mice at Nintendo, which is pretty cool. And the optical sensor and stuff. Apparently it's custom. Having brushed up on the info, you are now entitled to take the quiz. Okay, I'll take it. I'm entitled. Finally, I'm entitled. Mouse Sensors Vol 2. Question number 1. In addition to a camera, which of the following is the mouse sensor equipped with? Is it infrared light, ultraviolet light, high capacity memory, or an ultrasonic microphone? I think it's infrared light. Final answer, boom. Question number 2. What part of the mouse sensor on a Joy-Con 2 controller has been customized more than on an ordinary mouse? It's actually the lens. Because the lens needs to be custom so it can focus at 2 different focal lengths. Question number 3. In the image shown, what role do the 2 sheets on the Joy-Con 2 controller play? I think they make the Joy-Con 2 controller slide more easily. They're mice feet after all. Mouse feet. Followage, you've only been following me for 1 month and less than 2 months. What a casual of the stream. You need to bump those numbers up, Red Hot Jelly. Sad number, rookie numbers. Yeah. Give it some time. It feels like longer. What are you trying to say? That time with me, when you're with me, time slows down? It goes stagnant? How dare you? That is an insult. I take that as an insult. Yeah, like a snail. God damn. Yeah, it does feel longer, to be honest. It feels longer than 2 months. Feels like 3 at least. I think you're right about that. Just because it's been so eventful the last 2 months, I guess, yeah. You can turn a Joy-Con 2 controller into a mouse simply by placing it on a flat surface such as a desk, but how can you turn it back into a normal controller? Oh my god, it shapeshifts. You just lift it with your hand, dude. Contact Nintendo. Yeah, you have to ring Nintendo's support number. Excuse me, my Joy-Con, can you turn it back into a normal controller? It turned into a mouse, and now it won't turn back. Oh, you just lift it with your hand. That'd be funny though if you had to contact the Nintendo support number. Look how cool this mouse looks. That mouse is so cute. In which of these years did Nintendo sell a mouse? It was 1992, but also 1997. All done. Results. Full marks. Amazing. I'm so good at the quizzes. Excellent. You've answered all of the questions correctly. Always a delight to see a fellow seeker of mouse sensor knowledge. I am sad to admit that I am a seeker of mouse sensor knowledge. I know a lot about mouse sensors. Too much. The mouse sensor. Yeah, I know too much about mouse sensors, to be honest. Too much. I shouldn't know as much as I do about mouse sensors. I don't know why I know so much about mouse sensors. Because I like gaming. Mouse foot lower. I need to know what the specs mean on the mice when I buy my gaming mouse. How does it make sound even when the volume is muted? It's so strange. I want to have another go. Wait. Oh, cool. Is there a demo where I get to listen to the sound of the thing? Fun. I know what you're thinking. This isn't a game. It's a tech demo. And you're right, but give it a try. You'll get to hear the sounds the Joy-Con 2 controllers can make. Yay. Now, as the name implies, the H2 Rumble feature creates rumble. Thank you for the posture check. My posture is good now. It was half good. Now it's really good. Red Hot Chili Peppers thinks it was Contact Nintendo. You'd be wrong there. You'd be wrong. The answer was actually lifted up. Mouse sensor expert. Yeah, I am a mouse sensor expert. That's true. I'm going to be on like the news one day and they're going to put like mouse sensor expert along the bottom of the screen. I didn't think that. I just thought it was a funny answer. Yeah, we all believe you, Red Hot Chili. You just thought it was a funny answer. You didn't actually believe it. Yeah, we believe you. Wink, wink. But it's more than vibrations. It can actually make its own sounds. Even without any speakers, you might want to lower your console's volume or mute your TV if you want to give it a shot. Yeah, try it out. Let's listen to the sounds of the controllers. Using HD Rumble, it's going to make a sound. HD Rumble 2 sound. Experience sound from the Joy-Con 2 controllers. This exhibit requires button controls. Let's start. Let's experience Rumble as sound. Nintendo Switch 2 consoles HD Rumble 2 feature can produce sound. Here you'll experience firsthand how these vibrations turn into sound. Please mute the TV. Alexa, stop. Okay, I muted the game. Wait, that's not what I should do. Yes, it is. Yes, it is what I should do. Okay, I muted. Let's also turn down my, I'll leave it on, actually, the AC unit in the room. Okay. A to vibrate. It's some pretty strong rumble, isn't it? Yeah, listen, gamers. Can you hear? Well, it's about to get even stronger. No way. No, this is the limit of my strength. If it gets stronger, I won't be able to hold on anymore. Now the rumble is going to get more subtle, bit by bit. Can you hear it? You'll notice it's much less intense now. What was that? It was almost like an actual sound. There it was. Can you hear that? I don't think you guys can. The sound should be getting clearer now. But I think I can make you hear it if I just change my mic settings here. I think you will be able to hear. Hang on. Let's turn down the AC. Turn off the AC unit. Let's get my... so that's not interfering. And let's turn off the gate on my mic. So now you can hear everything in the room. So you should be able to hear this now. There you go. Oh, this sounds familiar. That's pretty cool. So it's using the HD rumble right now to reproduce sound. So turning it into a mini speaker. Congratulations, you got a 1-up. Nice. How was it? HD Rumble 2 can produce a much greater range of rumble. You know what? You should try and play like Moonlight Sonata through the controller. Then we'll really know how it sounds. You can now play sounds freely from here on out. Have fun. When you're done playing, don't forget to set the volume back to how it was. Yes. You know what? The quality of the sound sounds like a Game Boy Advance or something. Like, it actually doesn't sound... It doesn't sound like amazing, but it doesn't sound that bad either. Yeah, it's like the sound quality on like a Game Boy Advance. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, this is the sound quality. If you ever played like a Game Boy Advance, that's the level of sound quality we're talking about. And volume too. Might be slightly louder. No, you know what? I think it's about the same volume as a Game Boy Advance too. Cool. It's pretty funny. Let's do both of them together. Oh, you can do different sounds. Play a coin sound effect. There you go. So that's a coin sound effect. Let's do 2 of them. And let's do the 1-up sound effect. So this sound is all coming from the Joy-Con through the HD Rumble. So there's no speaker in these, but there is a rumble motor. And the rumble motor can emulate a speaker because it can do so many different vibrations that it can pretty much just emulate a speaker by making the Joy-Con vibrate at the same frequency as sound. That's how it works. So, well done. Amazing. Okay, we did it. We did everything. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool demo. I didn't know they could do that, to be honest. I didn't know that was a thing that they could do. Now we know. So we are actually learning things here. I kind of like how this really does give you the rundown on every aspect of the Switch 2 and what it can do, you know? All the things it can do. Ah, the sweet sound of coins. You got that sound just from the rumble, right? It gets me every time. Yep. The rumble did rumble me. I have been rumbled. You can learn further facts about magnetic connectors here. And while we do that, let's get that... let's change my mic gate so the attenuation's back on so we don't get so much background noise. And yeah, cool. And now let's play more of this fantastic game. You'll learn about magnetic connectors. They aren't just about strong magnets, about the tiny gap between the console and the Joy-Con 2 controllers and more. Let's go. Let's learn about some gaps. Magnetic connector insights number 2. Why attach with the buttons? When the Joy-Con 2 controller is attached to the Nintendo Switch 2 console, the magnets in the console's main body attract the SL and SI buttons. There are a couple of reasons for this. For one, it makes the Joy-Con 2 controllers harder to detach. The SL, SR buttons pop out ever so slightly where they're being pulled in by the magnets. Ooh. The SL, SR buttons pop out ever so slightly when they're being pulled in by the magnets. This means they can stick snugly to the magnets. Nice. The SL, SR buttons can wiggle a bit in various directions. Is this true? I'm going to wiggle mine. They can. They're wiggling. Can we get that on camera, please? Please, let's get this on camera. We need to see. We need to see this wiggling. It's too impressive. I want to see. Hang on. I'm bringing it up. Can we get a macro on that, please? Can we get a macro? I should be able to. Hang on. Okay, let's get a macro shot on that. There we go. Do they wiggle? It's wiggling. It's wiggly biggling. Wiggle, wiggle. In every direction it wiggles. Check that out, gamers. It's wiggling in every direction. They were right. They were real. They were real about that. They're being real ones about that fact. Okay. That's good. Which makes the controllers more difficult to detach. Cool. So the wiggle room makes them stick to the magnets harder. Cool. That's good to know. The magnets are thinly covered. The Nintendo Switch 2 console has hidden openings on it, like this one here. These openings give the magnets room to stick out. Interesting. The openings are covered with a thin sheet of material that's around 0.2 millimeters thick. Ooh. Oh, look! Material you can take off with tweezers if you want to. The closer a magnet is to what it's attracted to, the stronger the force. That is true, yeah. That's why the sheets covering them are so thin! Cool. To create a stronger pull, the magnets are covered with thin sheets of material. How about just don't cover them at all, then be even stronger? Why the gap, though? If you look closely at where each Joy-Con 2 attaches to the Nintendo Switch 2 console, you'll notice there's a very narrow gap. That is disgraceful. I want to cancel. I want a refund, please. That gap is an eyesore. There's actually a very important reason for this gap. I'm listening. Okay. Okay, maybe I won't refund immediately. Let's hear the reasoning. It makes it harder to accidentally detach the controller. Oh. Wait, how? Without this gap, if you tried to twist the Joy-Con 2... Oh shit, they're right. Mechanics. Mechanical forces. Wait a second, they're right about this. The principle of leverage would make it easier to detach. They thought about leverage? Oh my god, they're so smart. They're so smart. So even though the gap is small, it serves an important function. Dude, that is so clever. They thought about leverage? Damn, they thought about everything with this. This is a well-designed console. The connectors stay strong. When you attach the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the Nintendo Switch 2 console, you might feel a little hesitant about the strength of the console's physical connectors. Yes, a lot of people were saying this. Like, in the previews, they were like, yo, that's gonna break. Nintendo was so stupid for doing this. They were like, that connector is so dead. Dead on arrival. But I was like, nah, it looks fine to me. And turns out I was right, I think. I think that connector is actually fine. No one's broken it yet. You might think they look a bit unstable. but you can be rest assured that the connectors have been designed to be safely used for a long time. First of all, these coloured parts on the Joy-Con 2 controllers slot firmly into the Nintendo Switch 2 console. I see, I see. Yes, they do, they do. Whereas the connectors on the console and controllers only loosely attach. This is still enough to connect them, however. Cool. Because of this, even if you try to twist the Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the console, which by the way we don't recommend, the force will be first applied to the coloured parts of the controllers, and not to the connector. This means that it's very difficult to apply force to the loosely attached physical connectors. That's clever. Very, very clever. Yeah, dude, this is actually very clever engineering here. You see this illustration? They thought about this. Actually thought about this. What's more, even if someone does manage to forcefully twist the Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the Nintendo Switch 2 console, there's still actually a little bit of leeway for the connectors to move around. Yay! Yeah, they're a bit flexible, which is good too. Since the connectors move in the direction that they're twisted in, it's harder to apply force to them. It reminds me of those Japanese skyscrapers they have that wiggle when there's an earthquake. Those things are cool. Thanks to their design, it's hard to apply force. Hooray! You read them all, good stuff. Yeah, quiz time. It's Ace's quiz. I might be quizzed out in a minute, gamers, to be honest. Might have to end my welcome tour gaming and play something else. Or do something else, you know. Question number 1. Oh shit, I missed dinner time. I need to eat dinner. What happens to the SL, SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 controllers when they're attached to the Nintendo Switch 2 console? They soften up, they harden, they stick out a bit, they sink in a bit. They actually stick out a bit, so they can make better connection. Hello gamers, it feels longer, that's what she said, says Clorox. Oh damn. Got me with the that's what she said. Roughly how thin are the sheets of material that cover the magnets in the Nintendo Switch 2 console? It's actually 0.2 millimeters, very thin, for better magnetic attachment. The gap between the Nintendo Switch 2 console and Joy-Con 2 controllers affects the controllers in what way? Well, I can say that they become harder to detach. Yes, less leverage. Question number 4. In what way are these connectors on the Nintendo Switch 2 console attached? They're attached actually like... Oh, the flashing one? Loosely. All done! Gonna ace this shit, you'll see. Yay! Full marks! Amazing! Aced every single test so far. I'm very impressed you got all the answers right. I guess you're a little more knowledgeable about magnetic connectors now. Yes, I am very knowledgeable. Thank you for noticing. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so... Oh yeah, let's get the plus button sticker here. Stamp. The plus button, hooray! Hooray! What's this? Someone lost their glasses, but how do I get this? I see you there, glasses. There are stairs there. The R button. And then there's the ZR button. Hooray. And we got all of them. Ah, the crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. We got every single... Area D? No. Area D. Never thought I'd see the day that we get to go to Area D. After doing A, B, and C, I never thought we'd finally get to D. If you have items to hand in, could you please do one so at a time? Oh, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? So I got... Okay, let's use the warping then. So we need to go back to the Joy-Con L area. And go to the information desk place. How do I, like, warp? Oh, there you go. Yeah, like, I need to hand in some glasses. Ah, well, welcome. Thanks for visiting Lost and Found. Ah! Thanks for handing this in. There should be pieces of lost property lying around the expedition grounds. If you happen to find any, bring them here. Yeah, I found loads of them. Okay, so I'm going to find more over here. Yeah, I've been finding these, but I haven't been able to hand them in. That's a shame. Because I forgot about that thing. I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah, I found some more glasses. And let's go back there. At least the warping is fast. There we go. Hello! I have more lost properties. Here you go. Okay. Have we found all the lost properties around here? I think we have. Oh, we almost got enough medals to play the UFO game again. Area H? No way. Didn't know there was an area H. That's crazy. Wait, what? Oh, there's a game I haven't played. We're going to check out this game over here. There's a demo I haven't played. What's this demo, eh? What are people saying? They have fireworks? Oh my god, I need to see this! That was such a pretty fireworks display. I'm so down with HDR. Oh, we're going to watch HDR? Okay. The demo. Do you fancy trying out this HDR experience? HDR, which stands for High Dynamic Range, is a way of producing heaps of colour and light. Explosions, nightscapes, all that kind of stuff should look well bright and shiny on screen. This HDR tech demo lets you experience fireworks. It should really feel like they pop. You can see just how much the fireworks change by toggling HDR on or off. Oh yeah, I heard that with TVs, the brightness is going to depend on your TV's HDR capabilities. Are you up for some HDR fireworks? Yeah, alright, alright. Alright, look at some fireworks. So I don't think these would be HDR for you gamers since we're not streaming in HDR, but they will be for me. So let's, and you might get a nice display anyway. It might look cool to you anyway. Okay, so we set off fireworks, switch between HDR and SDR. Okay. Okay, okay. So we're set off fireworks, okay. Let's set off a firework. It's gonna go boom. Wow. Can I set off loads? Oh, that looks good. I can see the HDR, I can see the HDR. It's everywhere. Whoa, the HDR is crazy. Whoa! That was pretty cool. Fireworks display, let's go! Why is it only one area of the map? Yeah, let's switch to SDR now and see how bad it looks. Disgusting. That looks terrible. Can't believe I would ever watch SDR. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Gamers, it doesn't look too bad in SDR. Maybe this screen isn't doing the HDR properly. Is this screen not doing the HDR properly? I barely see a difference. Pause 3 times during the fireworks. Oh no, now I see a difference. Oh yeah, that's a big difference. So I can see a difference in that big firework for sure. Oh yeah, I see a difference now. Oh, I see a big difference in like the lights in the city, and also the lights in the fireworks themselves are much brighter than in SDR. The background looks pretty much the same, but the brightness of the lights goes up with HDR. And we'll see here. And again, yeah, very cool. Brightness goes up. Looks more realistic in HDR for sure. But when it was moving, when it was like moving, I couldn't tell as much. But when it's paused, you can easily tell. Cool. Okay, we finished that demo. I don't know if you could tell any difference for you guys, but that was pretty cool. 15 to 20 days until my broadband gets installed in my new home. Seems like a lot of info. You're taking it all in? Oh yeah, I'm taking it all in. Yeah, it's easy. My brain absorbs stuff like this really easily, so... Yeah, I'm taking it in like a sponge. I know everything about Switch 2 now. How long until ads are... Oh, ads are on right now. Okay, so I actually need to quickly get some lunch. Now, I do have a lunch prepared already. So I'm just going to go and grab that, and I'll run ads now. And I'll be right back. For more fun times with Chad. Alexa, timer for 1 hour, please. There you go, Alexa's going to help me out.
1 hour. Starting now.
And yeah, I'm going to get a snackaroo. So I'll be back in literally like 30 seconds. It's in the fridge. I just need to walk to the fridge and come back. Lunch at 8 p.m. I meant dinner. I meant dinner, actually. I need to get dinner. And what's on the menu today? On the Gooo Gaming menu, it's... Huel. Huel, if you want to sponsor me, please sponsor me. I'm poor. I'll tell everyone to drink you, because I drink you anyway. But if you don't sponsor me, I will start telling people not to drink you. So keep that in mind. So if you want people to keep drinking you. This is blackmail. This is blackmail, by the way. Yeah, sponsor me or else. But yeah, I'm having Huel mixed with protein powder. Very high protein. It's going to be crazy high protein for the squats. Because I'm doing squats today, so we're going to do 20 squats in a minute as well. Should I do the 20 squats before or after the exercise? Probably before, right? Should probably do those before. So yeah, in our ad breaks, we like to do squats. Let's do some exercise, gamers. And read this little ditty here. In the dim glow of Gooo Gaming stream, a tale of patience unfolds. Ultra Chronic, stranded in the limbo of no broadband for 15 to 20 days, watches intently as our hero absorbs the vast lore of the Switch 2. That's right, I'm the hero of the story here. Meanwhile, Ko-Fi Streambot slips a note under the door, an invitation to support our sleuth's caffeine habits. At the Ko-Fi page. Wait, how does it know I'm a sleuth? It listens to me? The plot thing is, it's listening to me. The AI is listening to me. Because none of you have said sleuth, have you? That was what I said. Oh, the AI is listening to me. This is scary. Maybe I'll disable this AI. What do you think of that, Frosty Tools? Do you want to be disabled? I'll disable you. If you keep listening to me, that is. I just had curry noodles with garlic mushrooms. So you're eating way better than me, because I'm literally having a shake for dinner. But a streamer's gotta do what a streamer's gotta do. This is the most efficient way of getting food inside me right now. I certainly haven't said sleuth. I know. Oh, that is wonderfully bland. Just what the body needs. Tasteless gruel. Unflavored, by the way. I go for the unflavored. Why? Apparently, right, artificial sweeteners have been linked to anxiety. Increased anxiety. So I decided to stay away from them. I do feel better. Like, I've said this before, right? I've noticed when I don't have artificial sweeteners, like I avoid products with artificial sweeteners, I feel better. And people are always like, no, artificial sweeteners are completely inert. They're good for you, even. No, not good for you, but they're like, they don't change any health outcomes. But I've just noticed personally, whenever I'm having products that have them in, I feel worse. So I've axed them out of my diet this week and I feel better again. So I think they might not be good for us. Or maybe the products themselves that they're in aren't good for us. But anyway, I avoid artificial sweeteners. Because I've just noticed personally, I think they're lying to us. I think they are bad. And also, there was that study I just referenced. They linked it to anxiety. Like, the consumption of... So the consumption of the certain artificial sweetener that they were talking about was aspartame. Aspartame. Consumption of aspartame has been linked to anxiety. But that might be because... Maybe they were studying Diet Coke, which has aspartame. Diet Coke also has caffeine, and caffeine is of course linked with anxiety because caffeine is caffeine. It's a stimulant, and it's already linked with anxiety. So maybe it's because of that, but whatever. I'm avoiding it. I'm trying to eat things closer to nature. But Huel is a processed product. However, the ingredients are not that bad. It's just like ground up food, really. So I don't think it's that bad in here, the ingredients for Huel. And it's just really convenient, so I do have that. That's true, they affect your gut bacteria. I think so as well, Katie. I think... So they say, like, artificial sweeteners are perfectly healthy, but they have been shown to change your gut flora. Wait a second. Isn't the gut... Haven't we figured out that gut flora is, like, really important for health and mood? Haven't we found that the second brain is inside the gut? So if they're changing gut flora... and probably changing them negatively, I mean, they're not, it's probably a negative change, right? Then isn't that a bad thing? Probably. But they don't want you to know that because the artificial sweetener industry is booming. They're raking in cash, aren't they? So they don't want us to know. They don't want us to find out, but I'm way ahead of them. I've already figured it out. Artificial sweeteners, bad for you. We're going to find that out over time. In 50 years, they'll finally realize. They'll be like, well, they were bad for you, but don't worry. We've got this new product. Anti-bad for you sweetener. Hooray. And then they find out in 50 years, oh wait, that was bad for you too. But don't worry, we have a new product. Anti-bad for you. Anti-bad for you sweetener. And then again, it'll be shown to be bad. And then eventually we'll just have to accept maybe we can't have our cake and eat it. Maybe we can't have sweet things that have no negative health outcomes. Maybe we just have to accept bland Huel. Cheers. But yeah, food doesn't have to be this bland. This is a personal choice. This is really bland. This is like, literally, it tastes like just oats in water. That's what it tastes like. Oats in water, left in the fridge for 4 hours or however long I made this ago. So yeah, this is my lunch break. I hope you guys have snacks too. I should have done the squats, shouldn't I? Okay, I've half eaten my lunch. Let's do 20 squats. If you want to do these with me, get up. It's going to make you healthier. Don't do it if you have sore legs or a sore back. I don't want to exacerbate pain if you're already sore. But if you're not sore, then you're about to get a good workout. Let's go. So I'm going to do 20 squats. So a squat is basically just sitting down and standing up again. You can even use a chair. If you have a chair with you, just sit down on the chair, stand up. And I'm going to do 20. You don't have to do 20. You can do less. Just do as many as you feel comfortable with. Or don't do them at all. It's your choice, after all. But here we go, 20. Get down and do 20. 1, 2, 3. I can feel the health exploding through my body. 4, 5. The health and wellness is going crazy right now. After avoiding all those artificial sweeteners. And sugar. Are we up to 4 or 5? I'll just start from 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hello, Davylon. Dalivon, sorry. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, getting a little tricky now. 20. I have been pretty inactive for the last few weeks, so this is a shock for the system doing this many squats. Whew, but I'm getting back on it. Back on the grind. Okay, let's finish my lunch now. Let's finish, and then we'll... I'm a little out of breath. So yeah, we'll be doing 30 squats next time. I'm increasing by 10 every time. If you did any squats, congratulations on the squats. Thank you. Thank you for doing those, keeping yourself healthy. Pat yourselves on the back. By the way, curry noodles with garlic mushrooms ultra sounds so good. Instead of eating this. But still, Huel, if you sponsor me, I will sing your praises to the heavens. If you don't sponsor me, I will tell everyone to stay away from you. Never buy it. Never buy you. So yes, that is a threat. Please endorse me and my stream. Okay, let's drink some more. Streamer undertakes crazy fitness journey. I was thinking recently about vlogging my fitness stuff. Vlogging it, you know? Being like, this is what I do for it. This is how I keep fit as a 30-plus-year-old streamer. And I'll be like, look how fit I am. Because all the other streamers aren't fit like me, aren't they? I'm the fittest streamer in the world. Well, that's not true, but I'm one of them. I'm in the top 100, maybe. Top 100 fittest streamers on the platform. Threatening companies, good job. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. It's a good idea. I'm getting annoyed that none of them are sponsoring me at all. None of these companies are sponsoring me. How am I supposed to make any money? That's what I'm wondering right now. It's what I wonder whenever I look at my bank account, like, God damn it. God damn it, these companies not sponsoring me at all. I can barely afford the welcome tour, I can barely afford Donkey Kong Bonanza. I can barely afford the Huel that I'm drinking right now. Fittest man on Twitch. I don't think that's true, because I think there are some fitness influencers that stream these days that are much fitter than I, but I'm in the top 100, I think. I would estimate I might be in the top 100 on the platform. You know who does look really fit? That Speed guy. He's so fast. You know, that guy's Speed. I challenge you to a race, Speed. I'm going to destroy you in the race, by the way. You're fast, but I'm faster. Okay, that was just a challenge to Speed, because if he accepted, it'd be really good for my channel. But yeah, he's probably going to destroy me. But you know what? I don't know how fast I am. I think you know what? I think I'm probably faster than I would think I am. Because I do train my legs quite a lot. And I do go running. Like, I do run. I don't sprint much, but I do sprint sometimes. Maybe I'm pretty fast, I don't know. But yeah, probably not as fast as Speed. He's like lightning. I think he does under 10 seconds. No, not under 10. He does under 11. Pretty fast. Maybe don't describe Huel as bland on stream. I got the unflavoured. It's in the name. I mean, the other flavours, by the way, are not bland at all. They're pretty sweet. The Dantic video will be good when it eventually gets uploaded. Oh, I hope so. Yeah, I hope that video is good. It's going to be so funny watching that on stream. I don't remember what I even contributed to it at this point. That feels like ages ago that we recorded that video. But yeah, I hope that turns out well. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with my Huel shake. What I'm going to do is add some water, because it's all like gloopy in there, you see? So I'm going to add some water and then shake it around and get the last drops out. And that's me done for the day. That's all my eating for the day. Would you guys be interested in like eating with Karoku for the day? Where I show you what I eat. It'll be very depressing for some of you, I reckon, seeing what I eat. But most of the time at the moment, it's like... In the morning, I have a lovely breakfast with scrambled egg, toast, salad, that kind of thing. Always lovely in the morning. Then I don't have any more time, really, to make more food, so usually I just... For the next meals, I have, like, very simple foods, like shakes and protein shakes. Sometimes I have, like, rice and beans with some veggies, though. And, yeah, but very simple for lunch and dinner. And I typically, at the moment, I eat my biggest meal at breakfast, second biggest meal at lunch, and this is my dinner, so this is my smallest meal. And that seems to work for me. Also, keeping my dinner, like, really far away from bedtime seems to help me sleep better. So, yeah, my bedtime is going to be in, like, 4 hours, so we got plenty of time to digest this last meal. Did you throw up in it? That looks icky. No. No, I didn't. I'm not throwing up in my cups and then drinking it. That'd be gross. Why would I do that? Ah. I am fueled. That was good. Yeah, you know what? Went down the wrong way. Streamer chokes on cam to death. But yeah. Yeah, the good thing about this is once you're done with it, you feel very satisfied. Like, you're like, that was a good meal. I feel satisfied, energized, and ready to take on the day, or what's left of it. So with that said, switch to welcome tour. We're back. I hate eating breakfast, says Dalivon. At the moment, what I'm trying to do is do a workout first before breakfast. That usually gets me really hungry for it. Also, having my last meal so early in the day, before bedtime, makes me hungry for breakfast as well, I guess. But yeah, many people find breakfast hard to eat. Are you going to live react? I will react to the video as soon as I can. I'm going to, yes, as soon as Dantic uploads that video, he'll probably message me that it's uploaded, and then I will, you know, react to it as soon as I can. So, let's see here. We did this demo, didn't we? Which demo was this? I don't remember. Oh, it's a fireworks, right? Fireworks, okay, so what haven't we done here? We haven't done the 4K demo, we can't do that one. Tech demos. Oh, there are only a few tech demos so far. So we want to go to Area D, don't we? Area D. The Area D. I'm going to Area D. I do not know what's down there. Did you get all the stamps in Area C? Yes, I did. Now bring me to Area D. I want to see the D. Looks like they're all here. Good stuff. Show me the D. You can head on down. Go down the ladder to get to the next area. Area D. Watch your step. Oh, but before you head down, I have an important safety message for you. Regardless of how badly you may want to see the inside of any devices, such as the game console or controllers, don't open or disassemble them yourself. Doing so could cause damage or pose a safety risk. Instead, you can observe the interior contents from the safety of this welcome tour. It's very dangerous. Do not open your controllers. You may hurt yourself. This is so cool. I can... Oh my god, this is actually epic. We don't have to do a teardown. J2 Sense, you didn't need to do a teardown. Look, we can see everything inside. What is this one? Look at all these components. I'm on the motherboard. I am on the motherboard. What is this? The C button motherboard. Cool. But what is this? Why don't you tell me what these are? Are these transistors or what? Resistors? Wow! What is this place? The Joy-Con 2 chip. Yay, it's got a chip. This is the home button. Okay, so we're doing everything again, but from the motherboard. Nintendo is training us to all be Switch technicians. Ultrix says pancakes for breakfast. Can't hate that. Oh, pancakes for breakfast. Oh, yeah. You know what? You just made me really want those McDonald's pancakes they have for breakfast. With the syrup and the butter. An FC touch point. But I won't have that, no. Because I'm healthy now. I do not eat sugar. I do not eat McDonald's. No way, Jose. McDonald's, get out of here with that nonsense trying to feed me poison. Hey, I found a hat for the lady. I'm just going to warp straight to her because otherwise she gets annoyed. She's like, you can't hold two things at once. That would be convenient, wouldn't it? Not allowed. Wait, am I at the wrong place? Oh no, I'm not. I got confused because it was turned around. I got a new lost property for you. It's a hat. Okay, cool. I don't know what that minigame's about, but I've been finding bits and pieces for her. Okay, so that's an NFC touchpoint, eh? The NFC touchpoint is massive. That is massive, blood. Huh, pretty awesome that we get to see the circuit board. Here you learn about inner workings of the controllers. Okay, I'll do it. Joy-Con computer insights, let's see. Joy-Con 2 contains a computer. Oh, wow. The Nintendo Switch 2 console's controllers are called Joy-Con 2 controllers. But they're more than just controllers. They also have stick drift. Lol. Each Joy-Con 2 controller contains its own computer that's capable of many functions. It has memory for storing data, for instance. Whoa, it can store data? That's next level. It also compiles data from various sources. Whoa. This includes data from the Joy-Con 2 controller's buttons, control stick, and mouse sensor, as well as from the amiibo and more. You can send this data back to the Nintendo Switch 2 console via Bluetooth. And receive rumble data from the Nintendo Switch 2 console. This is what allows the HT Rumble 2 feature to produce expressive vibration. So you see, the Joy-Con 2 is as much a computer as it is a controller. Wow. It's a computer. The accelerometer. Each Joy-Con 2 controller has a built-in accelerometer. It's used to detect which direction and how far you've moved the Joy-Con 2 controller. To get a little more technical, the accelerometer determines the direction and the strength of the force acting upon the controller. Gravity is a type of force that pulls all things on the planet downward. The accelerometer uses gravity to tell which way is down. Combined with the gyroscope, which knows which direction you've turned the controller, and by how much, that adds up to quite a lot of information. They're not wrong. For instance, in games where you need to move the Joy-Con 2 controller, it can tell how you've moved it. Yep, it certainly can. It certainly can do that. The gyroscope. There's a gyroscope inside each Joy-Con 2 controller. You can tell which direction you've turned the controller and by how much. But the gyroscope can't tell which direction the controller was facing to begin with. Because it's dumb. Before the game starts, it takes note of its own orientation for reference. And uses the accelerometer to check which way is down. This lets it predict how the Joy-Con 2 controller was turned and which direction it's currently facing. Cool. She's patted me on the back. Good. Do the quiz. These quizzes are easy. The Joy-Con 2 computer quiz. Question number 1. Which of the following components is hidden inside of the Joy-Con 2 controllers? Alien technology. No, a computer. Question number 2. What is the Joy-Con 2 controller's accelerometer able to tell? Today's weather. The heart rate of the holder, which hand is holding the controller, or which way is down? Which way is down, I think. Question number 3. What can the Joy-Con 2 controller's gyroscope tell you about the controller itself? If it's dizzy or not, how much it was turned and which way it was initially facing. It's how much it was turned and which way. All done. And full marks, please. Boom! Full marks, amazing. I knew it. I'm best at this. You're very astute. All the answers were correct. Yes, yes, yes. I see you've become quite familiar with the Joy-Con 2 computer now. Yeah, I don't like how they're calling it that. The Joy-Con 2 has a computer inside. It's like, that's a weird way to say that. Just say it has a chip inside, like you've been saying before. It has a chip. We can't seem to stop bumping into each other, can... Oh wait, it's the flirty lady. We can't seem to stop bumping into each other, can we? Thank you for taking the time to read so many of our insights. Here's a little detail in case you weren't already aware. In system settings on the home menu, you'll find a variety of accessibility options. There's a text size, bold text, high contrast, text-to-speech, as well as change speech, text during games chat, and more. You can adjust all of these settings however you prefer, so be sure to have a look at them. Yay, accessibility options, let's go. She wants accessibility to my pants, am I right, Chad, or am I right? That's what she wants accessibility for. Hey, wait, no, don't go down there. I've gone down deeper. I didn't know there was a sub-level. There's sub-levels like Donkey Kong Bonanza in this. Wow, you're a pro gamer. Thank you, Dalivon. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. Yeah, it's like Donkey Kong Bonanza here. We've got sub-levels for this game. I think the inner parts of the R button, ZR button, and the release button should be somewhere around here. Now, if I could just figure out which parts are which. Yeah, that's a load of gobbledygook over there. What's this? Oh, golf! This looks fun. This minigame combines gyroscope features with mouse controls. I wonder what the gameplay is like. Probably quite good. I fancied myself quite the golfer, but this is tough. Maybe I should try again. This will be easy for me. Who are you? Oh, they didn't let me talk to them. Okay, I'm playing golf. Let's go. This is Speed Golf Beginner's Course. Hooray, Speed Golf. Are you much of a golf Are you much of a golf enthusiast? Am I? Well, if you fancy, we can offer you a little putting here using the Joy-Con 2 controller's mouse controls. Or mouse. I thought I would use like the gyro and be like, oh, bah! First, line yourself up with the ball and determine the angle you need. Then holding down the button, slide the Joy-Con 2 controller to swing the club and putt the ball into the hole. Oh, and scoring in the minigame is a little different from real golf. It's based on speed, not the number of strokes. Wait, what? That's weird. Speed golf. Okay, speed golf. I get it. Okay. So you gotta hit it real hard. Speed Golf Beginner's Course. Away we go. It's a mouse control game. A lot of these are mouse control games. I'm not complaining though. I kind of like the mouse controls. Oh, I'm gonna put on my special, the special thing to make the mouse feet better. Boom. Yeah. Now we're gaming. Oh, we're playing now? Okay. Recalibrate. Okay, here we go. So, I can twist the Joy-Con, and when I twist the Joy-Con, it twists the golf club. Look, I can spin it around. Not only does it twist, though, it also can move around the screen. Okay, so I just got to put it in the over there, I'm guessing, right? Well, let's hit it this way then. Wait, oh, I've got to lower it first. Okay, I see. Oh, I thought it had. I thought it would bounce. Try again. Okay, let's try again. I thought it would bounce there. Okay, try again. I don't understand what I'm trying to do here. Can't I just put it like... Okay, so I gotta avoid the hole. How do I avoid the hole from here? Like, the hole's right in the way. We can't see the game. Oh, sorry. There you go, now you can see the game. So, as I was saying before, sorry about that, gamers. If I spin the Joy-Con, as you can see, like, mice can't do this, by the way. If you spin your mouse, your cursor cannot spin. Only the Joy-Con can do this. As far as mouse are concerned, right? So if I spin the Joy-Con, it spins the putter. And then I'm supposed to lower it and then smash the ball in. Do you think I just glide it around like this? No, that doesn't work either. Oh, wait. Oh, I see how it works. So I can do multiple hits. That's fun. That's fun. That's fun. So I can do multiple hits. Okay. So now that we know that, let's... Oh, shit. Whoops. Whoops. I'm gonna take a few tries here. I missed. Pretty fun game. Haha. I smashed it off the edge. Okay, let's try again. Too much power. Too much. Try again. I can get this, don't worry. Damn it. I got 1 medal, I need to get under 5 seconds. So it doesn't matter about the number of times I hit it, it matters about the quality of how fast it takes for me to do it. Damn it. Okay, let's get more crazy here. Damn it! I got this exact same score again. Oh, so close, dude. If I can do it in 2 hits, we win. We got this, we got this. Come on, you need to cheer me on, chat. It's the only way. Damn it! That was not a good angle. What the heck? That was terrible. I need to smash it really hard on the second one. Let's do it. I'm good at the first shot. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Hello, Salato Piero. Hey there, sexy man and sexy chat. Hello, sexy Salato. Welcome, welcome. You're only 0.16 off, you can do it. Thank you for the encouragement, Ultra. Your encouragement has sent me over the edge here. And I got 4.81 seconds. Let's go. There we go, gamers. We completed Speed Golf Part 1. There's probably a Speed Golf Part 2. Let's see. That was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. You sunk that part so quickly. Looks like you found a good route. Part 2 is available now. Or Speed Golf, the sequel. Speed Golf 2, Winding Course. Oh my goodness. Part 2 is pretty curvy. See if you can find the optimal route. Let's see. Let's see how curvy this thing really is. I can handle curves, don't you worry. This exhibit requires mouse controls. Cool, cool. Oh my goodness, it is curvy. It's curvier than your mama. It's curvier than chat's mama. Oh shit. And that's pretty curvy. Okay, let's try again. Hey, I think we just beasted it. No, we didn't. We got 6 seconds. Yeah, this is a difficult one. This is a difficult one. Although, we can probably hit it... If we hit it down here, we can probably hit it like straight, to be honest. Oh, imagine! Imagine if that went in. Chat's mum can imagine, I guess. She knows what it's like when it goes in. Ooh. That was a spicy joke. Let's do this again. This is for chat's mama. This is for chat's mama. Oh shit. Ah! Okay, let's try again. Ah! Damn it. Are you still talking about the D? Oh no. Talk about Chad's mama. I'm hitting it way too hard though. Well, that was close. I really want to do it in 2 hits, to be honest. I think it would be so cool if I did. Can I, like, apply curve? What if I just smash it from here? Would that ever work? Ow. I just scuffed my mouse mat up by trying to do that. Let's try again. Okay, how about this? What happens if I just... Not even max power, apparently. That was max power. It's quite a big, discrepancy between min and max power. Okay, I'm just trying to understand the power. That was a rubbish score, but... Still under 10, though. Recalibrate and start again. Damn. Oh shit. I failed already. It's a pretty fun minigame. Oh, 2-6 off, 2-6 off. Getting better. Ah! Get in there! No! Sure, this is amazing gameplay for you. I got it! No! I had it, but then I screwed it up. That was good work. Damn it. Close. Yeah, I got pretty close there. I mean, I feel like I did it, but then I screwed it up. Wish I could, like, drive it. Can I switch to a driver, please? I want to switch from Prata to driver. To be honest though, this would make a good golf. Like, if you were playing a golf game on the Switch 2, this would be a good way to putt. This would be a good way to putt. Be pretty fun. Oh! Smashing! That was absolutely smashing. Smashing. Cool. We got it 3.43, a new world record. Doing 3 hits, I did in 2 hits, baby. We did it in 2, just how I wanted. You sunk that putt so quickly. I did indeed. Looks like you found a really quick and efficient path. Yeah, 2 hits. Part 3 is available now. Yeah, but I can't do it. It needs 49 freaking medals. How do I even get that many? Who's this babe over here? Huh, so strong magnets used to make it rumble. Your mummy is learning a lot today. Oh my god, she did a your mum joke! That is perfect. We were just doing those ourselves. She just did a your mum joke at us. That was crazy. I was not expecting that from Nintendo. You can learn further details about the HD Rumble 2 feature here. You'll find out about the multiple North and South poles in the HD Rumble 2 parts, Nintendo's history with rumbling cartridges and more. I'm interested! Ace! Then let me just set up the HD Rumble 2 Insights 3. God damn, 3? We're on the last of the trilogy, I'm hoping. Do you think there's any more HD Rumble Insights? Multiple North and South poles. Strong vibrations require strong magnetic forces. Therefore, Nintendo Switch 2 console's HD Rumble feature 2, it needs strong magnets. Magnets are stronger than the magnets used for the Nintendo Switch console's HD Rumble feature. However, these magnets aren't just strong. A normal magnet consists of 2 poles, a north pole and a south pole. But the magnets used for the HD Rumble 2 feature has multiple north and south poles. Interesting. And by combining several of these magnets, the magnetic force becomes stronger than that of a 2-pole magnet. Okay. quiet rumble. If the rumble is too strong, things can get a little noisy. Buttons and other parts may rattle into each other. This isn't ideal, of course. No, no, no. That'd be awful. So we took various measures to ensure that it's not too noisy. We used special adhesive tape to keep everything secure. Oh, that's nice. And did our best to prevent any gaps from forming during rumble. That's really nice of them, to be honest. Our goal was for you to feel the vibrations as much as possible without too much rattling. Well, I have noticed they don't rattle very much, these Joy-Cons, do they? They really don't. Good. Special effort was made to prevent individual parts from vibrating against each other. Yeah, it seems like that worked. Yeah, everything feels very secure on the controller. It doesn't feel like it's going to rattle. Learning new things every day here. Nintendo has been making cartridges with Rumble for a long time. I had one of them. It was for the Game Boy called Pokemon Pinball. Yay! Wait! Mario Pinball. Oh, you're not going to show Pokemon Pinball? What is a cartridge? Well, a cartridge is one... I had that game in the middle. Super Mario Bros. Deluxe for Game Boy Color. I had that game. I probably still have it somewhere. That was my first ever Game Boy game ever. First ever Game Boy... That was my first ever game I owned. Mario Bros. Deluxe on the Game Boy Color. Fantastic game. It was just Mario Bros. But on the Game Boy. It was awesome though. Well, you could say they're the precursor to modern day game cards. Yeah, they are. Cartridges, yeah. Pokemon Pinball for Game Boy... Ah! I had this game! I might still have it somewhere. Yeah, you put a battery in there, and then it rumbles. 1999 Pokemon Pinball for Game Boy and Game Boy Color. It was a pretty good pinball game. WarioWare Twisted for Game Boy Advance. I didn't have this. Drill Dozer for Game Boy Advance. Didn't have this either. These all had rumble packs though. That's pretty cool. Nintendo DS rumble pack. What the heck? I didn't even know the DS didn't have rumble, but I guess it didn't. With these cartridges, the cartridge itself was rumbling. Yeah, they were. It was funny. It was so silly. In the past, some game cartridges themselves actually vibrated. Yeah, they did. That was hilarious. Hey, I see you've read all of those insights. Yeah. Let's do the quiz. The reward for reading the text? A quiz. Hooray! Quizzes. How fun. Question number 1. I can't believe I paid 10 quid for a quiz game. What do the magnets held within the HD Rumble 2 parts contain a lot of? North and South poles, actually. Both. Question number 2. Joy-Con controller buttons are secured in place with special adhesive tape to prevent vibration from doing what to the buttons? It's actually rattling them into other parts, because that makes noise. Question number 3. In the past, Nintendo made something pictured here that could vibrate. What was it? It was the game cartridge. Because they were silly billies. All done! The Rumble pack on Pokemon Pinball was goated. That was such a good Rumble pack, dude. Full marks, amazing! Impressive. You got full marks. Oh my goodness. I think that makes you quite the authority on HD Rumble too. You're right, I'm so good at HD Rumbling. I know everything about HD Rumble. I know everything. I'm the master. Okay, what's up here? A demo? Hooray! First of all, quick reminder that this is a tech demo, not a minigame. It's an HD Rumble 2 experience that simulates balls rolling around. The Joy-Con left and Joy-Con right both include HD Rumble 2 parts, so that means double the rumble. As the vibration moves from one side to another, it should feel as if the source of the rumble really is moving around physically inside of the console. Would you like to experience dual HD Rumble 2? Oh, yes. Please use handheld mode. Oh, no. I guess we're going to have to. What days will you be streaming now? So, I'm off tomorrow, but I will be streaming next on Friday. Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. I'm going to stream on Friday. But I'll also be streaming tonight. So I'm getting off at midnight tonight. No, well, actually, wait, I might get off early because I've got to take my girlfriend to the MRI tomorrow morning. Yeah, I might get off early today, but we'll see. Yeah, I might have to get off at 11, which is in like a 3 hours or so. So this is another one of them demos where I have to go into handheld mode. So let's get my handy dandy handheld mode camera out. And we'll do some HT rambling. So you're going deep into the D to play with the balls? Yes. You're right. That is ridiculous, but you are right. I'm going deep into the D to play with the balls. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to get a first-person experience for you guys, so I'll just leave you staring up at the ceiling for now. There you go. Wait, do you think I could just put you in my pocket? There you go, chat. You can go in my pocket. Let's see what that looks like on stream. It's probably going to look wrong because it's going to be sideways. You're in my pocket. Does that look wrong? It looks wrong. I mean, I could rotate you. This is a good, like... Yeah, this is pretty good for, like... Nah, it's not that good. Okay, yeah, it's not good. Okay, so I'm going to get another way. I'm going to fashion a first-person camera doohickey. Like this. There we go. I'm fashioning a first-person camera doohickey. Ah. Now I have a first-person camera. Whoops. And now you can hear everything that's going on. Can you though? You can if I do this, hang on. You can hear everything that's going on. So, I could make this a bit more like... Hooray! I'm so clever. Dual HT Rumble 2 experience vibrations from left to right. This exhibit requires using the console in handheld mode. Whoa. I'm experiencing the ball. It rolls around and it smashes and I can feel the vibrations. Whoa. I can feel the vibrations everywhere. That's very cool. Up and down. Move the ball slowly. Okay, I'm going to move the ball slowly and see what it feels like. It feels really weird. Wait, I didn't get a... From left to right it said. Okay, from left to right. So I'll move it slowly to the other side. Well, am I not getting the achievement for moving it slowly? There you go. I have to move it really slowly there. Darken the environment. Oh, now I can... Now I'm just feeling where it is. Change environment. Ooh, now I'm in a circle place. Ooh. That feels cool. And now I'm going to change the ball mode. Yay, millions of balls. Wow. This is chaotic. Okay, I'm done with this. That was fun. Oh. That's fun. Hang on. I want to roll this perfectly. Yay! That's cool. Oh, they got more environments. What's this one? Oh, it vibrates in the middle. It's all sticky or something. Oh, that feels cool. Yeah, it's all sticky in the middle. So when I go over the middle, I feel vibrations like it's changed the surface of the floor. That's cool. And now it's back to this one again. Okay, that was fun. Cool. That was a little bit fun. Cool demo. Now back to the game mode. Just putting this back into game mode. There we go. Clip. Wait, what? The sound's not going through very well. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping it would go through well, but... Why is the thing not working now? Like, why isn't the screen on? Oh, it is on, just not on for me. Wait, what? Wait, what? It's on the Elgato, but it's not on the screen that I'm looking at. Uh-oh, what have I done? What's happened? Let's try again. Can you even see? Yeah, I could see. I could see. It says HDMI 2 no signal, but that doesn't make... Oh, there you go. Now it's working for me too. Cool. Hooray! Cool. I think I'll turn on the AC. It's getting a little hot in here. Yeah, getting a little hot in here now. How's everyone doing in the chat? Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's continue our little tour of the Switch 2. That was some thorough rolling, it was. Did it feel as if there were really something rolling around inside? Yeah. Yeah. It was good.
Are you serious? How'd you get so many medals? Gah! You're really actually caught up to me.
That's right, I'm caught up to you, dude. Get destroyed.
Even though I came here every day, honestly, that's kind of impressive. Fine, from this day forth, I'll let you be my rival.
What an honor.
Doesn't matter though, I'm still gonna get every medal before you do.
I don't think so, since I caught up to you and you've been here for days. I think I'm gonna beat you. The map's very handy for when you want to return to a previous area. Just press X and then teleport, and then yeah, super useful. Yeah, so many of you have told me that. I think I get the picture. I get the idea. Yay, we did the HD Rumble 2. Look, we're standing on the HD Rumble 2 right now. How impressive. What a quality piece of engineering. Okay, cool. We've done that quiz. We did... this lady just does a Your Mama joke, look. Huh, so strong magnets are used to make it rumble. Your mummy is learning a lot today too. Ooh, about rumble. Rumble in the jungle. Okay, let's see this one. You can learn general facts about Joy-Con 2 controllers. You get to learn why the controllers are rounded, why the L and R buttons were made longer, and more. That sounds so fascinating. Yes, I will know everything. I will know everything. No one will be able to beat me in trivia about the Switch 2 ever again. I'm going to get Trivial Pursuit, Switch 2 edition. Then I'll win every game. Okay. I think it's about time that we take this quiz. Let's learn about why stuff is rounded. Bigger but still easy to use. That's what she said. As you may have already noticed, the Nintendo Switch 2 console is larger than the Nintendo Switch console. For that reason, the Joy-Con 2 controllers are also larger than the Joy controllers. That's what she said! But if all we did was make the controllers bigger, we felt that they would end up becoming harder to use. So we made a number of adjustments to make sure that new size wouldn't hinder their functionality. What, the new size is just better? What are you talking about? The old size was way too small. Everyone knew that. For example, making the Joy-Con 2 controllers bigger meant it would be harder for some players to reach the LR buttons and the ZL-ZR buttons with their fingers. Like who? The people with the smallest hands on Earth or something? Because everyone else thought the old controller was too small. So we extended the length of the buttons. That is nice of them, to be honest. That is really nice of them. So it's basically so babies can still play. Another issue was that the corners on the bottom of the controllers would press into your hands. Yeah, that would be terrible, so they made them more rounded. We solved this by rounding off these corners more, smoothing out the angle. That is nice of them as well. I like that. I like that a lot, I like that a lot, I like that a lot. In addition to these changes, we also tested various button positions millimeter by millimeter to make them easy for you to press, while they measured with a millimeter ruler. That's amazing. In short, you shouldn't run into any issues with the larger Joy-Con 2 controllers. Haven't. I haven't. They're right, I haven't. They're designed to be easy to use, even for people with tiny, tiny hands like Donald J. Trump. Amazing. Even Donald Trump can use them. What about this one? Longer L and R buttons. To make the Joy-Con 2 controllers easier to hold, we extended the length of the L and R buttons. This makes these buttons easier to press, even when you're using mouse control. That is true, they are easy to press even when you're using mouse control. That is true, that is true. So, looking at these, you can actually press a button from any angle. So you can press it from here, you can press it from here, you can press it... That is quite cool. You can press it from anywhere, so if you want, you can really use it like a mouse clicker, like claw grip, like... Or you can press it from here if you want, or anywhere. That is a nice feature, to be honest. That's really well done. We also wanted it to feel satisfying no matter where you press them. And they managed it. They do feel satisfying. So we built in 2 shafts. That's what she said! Each containing a spring. Go ahead and press the L and R buttons in various spots to see how it feels. That's what she said. Yeah, it feels good, like I just said. I pressed from loads of different angles and it feels good from every angle. That's what she said. Okay. There was so many that's what she said jokes in that demonstration. Wondering about the new button on the right Joy-Con 2 controller? No, that's a game chat button. I know everything about that. Introducing the C button! No, stop it. I know about this. With it, you can quickly access game chat. This name might make you think it behaves like the A or B buttons. Yeah, because it's a C button, like A, B, C. But it's actually similar in function to the home button! Whoa! Well, not really, because it opens game chat, not the home menu. Stop being silly. You've read all the insights, I appreciate it. Yes, let's do the quiz. Now that you're a little wiser, here's a little quiz for you. Let's do the quiz. Joy-Con 2 Controllers Insight Quiz, Volume 1. Question number 1. How has Nintendo made the Joy-Con 2 controllers easy to use despite their larger size? That's what she said. The LR buttons are longer, so your fingers can reach them more easily. Yeah. The Joy-Con 2 controllers now change shape to fit the size of your hands. Now that would be an impressive feature, but no, it's the first one. Oh yeah. How have the larger L and R buttons on the Joy-Con 2 controllers been modified to ensure that they feel satisfying to press? A pleasant sound now plays. 2 shafts and springs were added. Yeah, it's 2 shafts and springs, baby. 2 shafts and springs. Question number 3. What is the name of the Joy-Con 2 controller's newly added button created for game chat? It is called The cha-cha-cha button. No, it's the C button. The cha-cha button. The cha-cha-cha button. They should have called it that. They should have called it the cha-cha-cha button. That would have just been great. Because then people would be like, what button should I press? You'd be like, ah-cha-cha-cha. Ah-cha-cha-cha. You press the cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Something tells me you're a little more up to speed. Yeah, that's right. I know everything. Alexa, stop. Oh, look at that, gamers. It's time for another advertisement break. Hooray! I do advertisement breaks so that we can disable pre-roll ads on Twitch because those are bad. Everyone hates them, so we run ads instead every hour. Oh, Katie, I missed your message. If you're still there, sorry, Katie. So Katie said, I don't love the texture of Fuel, but it's handy to have it. I don't think I could do the unflavored one. Yeah, it is a very handy product. I agree. Like, if you have no food, you don't want to go shopping, and you're like, I need to eat food. You need like a quick balanced meal, then it's very handy. I don't think I could do the unflavored one. It grows on you. It grows on you. At first, it's a little... Sometimes it feels a little sad to have, but the sadness lasts approximately 5 minutes as you're drinking it. Then afterwards, you feel completely satisfied. So, like, the sadness doesn't last long before you're feeling satisfied. So that, I would rate it, you know, pretty good out of 10. The unflavored. Because no artificial sweetener in there. Or weird stuff. And then... The sadness only lasts 5 minutes and then you feel great. So... Anyway, we should do squats now. Approximately 30 squats. And you know what? I'm going to do a first-person squat cam. Because I can. This is what you get during the ad breaks. If you don't have to watch ads because you have like this is like extra content you get if you don't have to watch ads. So I'm going to do a first-person squat cam, which is going to be interesting. Why? He didn't ask why he should, he just did it. That's why. Whoops. You were too busy wondering if he could to wonder if he should. You know what I'm saying? System update needed now. No, no, no. Stop it, Android. Android's being crazy. Android's being crazy. There we go. First person squat cam. So we see everything that I see. Yeah, everything that I see. Are you ready to do some squats, gamers? I gotta do 30 of these. I gotta do 30 of these bloody things, so let's go. Let's go! Gotta do 30 of these things, so let's go. So let's start with the first one. Take my headphones off, because those are going to get tangled. They're my headphones. There you go. Okay, number one. Squat number one. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't look at my cable management. 7. Don't look, it's terrible. 8. That's 8 now. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Oh, I just hit you on the head, sorry. 15. 16. 17. Really squeeze those buttocks on the up, okay? 18. 19. 20. So 10 more. Let's do this thing. Now you know what it's like to be me. This is what it's like to be me. Is that fun? Should I walk around my house like this? Oh, this... That drawer looked messy, so I closed it. So we're on 17, aren't we? Let's do more. 18. 19. 20 squats. 10 more. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Yes. We did it, gamers. We did it. Hooray. I did so many squats. Ooh, yeah. Let's play more Welcome Tour. Maybe I should do my whole stream like this today. We're playing more Welcome Tour, gamers, as you can see. Cool. My headphones back on. First person headphone putting back on experience. Whoa! Whoa, is that realistic or what? Let's play more Welcome Tour. First person experience of playing Welcome Tour. Today, this looks like a YouTube video right now, like, today I played the Switch 2. And specifically, I played Welcome Tour. And today in this YouTube video, I'm going to tell you about the game. Yeah, it looks like a YouTube video, but anyway. Pop. Ah! It's stuck. Ah. Yeah, I'll be gentle. There we go. Just had to be gentle with that. Anyway, gamers, did any of you do squats or was it just me? I would advise that you do some. It's very healthy for you. It's very, very healthy. Okay, so with that ridiculousness out of the way, let's play more Welcome Tour. Alexa, 56 minutes on the timer, please.
6 minutes. Starting now.
Okay, so have we almost fully completed this game? Because I want this to be over, so we can play some real games. You know what I mean? I really want this to be over now. That's probably not a good insight into the value of this game, but I just want it to be over. Can we finish? I think the inner parts... I've had enough learning. I've had enough learning. I see, I see. Okay, I think we've done everything down here, right? Apart from this locked minigame. But we have 30 medals now, which means we can finally do the UFO thing, which might be cool. Oh, there's a thing here. The A button. Ponk. Am I going to have to do every button? That's ridiculous. The X button. Blonk. The Y button. Blonk. And the B button. Blonk. Thanks for clipping, dude. Life of Kuraku. True. The right image in the demo uses machine learning to make things look clearer. Oh. Machine learning? Wait, what? Try stopping the model's rotation to take a closer look. It makes even the blurry letters look... Hey, wait, what? This is machine learning? The capabilities of technology never cease to... Wait, AI? We're gonna see... The Switch 2 has AI? Let's go! Oh, you've got at least 4 medals, huh? Then I should get this opened up for you, don't you think? Yeah, I should. This isn't a minigame or anything, but you know... It's like, about super resolution? Don't know if you've ever heard of that, but... that's what this attraction's about anyway. You want to try it out? It's a type of technology that makes fuzzy, unclear pictures become sharp and come into focus, I think. And in the detailed parts that aren't drawn in, it guesses and makes them look all pretty and stuff. What else? Oh yeah, you'll get to see what the same picture looks like before and after. It's called Super Resolution. You've got to try it out. I want to try it out. Let's go in. Let's get in this booth. My pleasure, says Ultra. Thank you, thank you. Super resolution. Experience image enhancement. Okay. This exhibit requires mouse controls. Okay, let's get my mouse feet plugged in. Yeah, my mouse feet are now plugged in. Let's get this wrist strap on and get this mouse going. There we go. Oh, shit. Shit, dude. This is awesome. So you should be able to see some improvement here. That's super resolution 1440p. That's original resolution 480. So we're seeing now the original res scaled up to 1440. So that's 480, 1440. And it does a good job. It does a really good job. I've never seen a 480 image look so good. That's 480, 1440, baby. 480, ah, disgusting. 1440, baby. Now, if you're on YouTube, you're seeing pretty much the full effect here, because on Twitch, it's not quite 1440p. But it is higher than 480, though, so you're still going to see some improvement even on Twitch. But if you watch the YouTube VOD, or you're watching on YouTube right now, you'll be able to see the full 1440 image, which is cool. That is bloody impressive. Now, this is the best demo of DLSS I've ever seen. So this is basically DLSS, super resolution. So it's upscaling 480p to 1440 using DLSS. It's fantastic. It's fantastic, mate. And look at the background geometry. So in the background you have lots of, like, lines, for example. In the background you have all these lines, and it looks terrible. All the lines are smoothed out with this. That's amazing. Like, it's properly good. So that's quite amazing. So I've got to stop the model from rotating. Now we can really see the aliasing here. I stopped it at a good moment to see the aliasing. So original res 480p. Disgusting. Let's change that. Let's make it beautiful. Oh yeah, beautiful. Beautiful now. Now there are some strange... There are a few visual artifacts here. So if you look at the shadow on the blue... This blue part here. So the shadow actually ends up looking more jagged after being super resolution, because the super resolution algorithm doesn't quite understand what's happening. It doesn't know that it's supposed to be rendering a smooth shadow there, and so it makes it even more jagged than before, makes it spiky. But in most areas, it does a really good job of upscaling the image. Really good job. I think sometimes it gets a little confused, most of the time though, it does not. That's really impressive. To compare side-by-side images. So there's original res, and then 1440p super res, which is literally just upscaled using AI. So not even like... It's not being rendered at 1440, it's being rendered at 480p. And then that's upscaled. I'm pretty sure anyway that's what they're trying to say, right? That's what they're trying to say, right? Using AI to make it higher res looking? I think so. And then let's change the model. Look at that. Looks like crap on the 480p version. Looks like butter on the 1440p. I want it continue to rotate. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? That's showing the enhanced resolution. The DLSS. Certainly do see a difference there than the fireworks. Yeah, this is a much clearer difference than the fireworks. So there's the original resolution 480p, and then the super resolution version. Much better. Okay, I think we're done here. That was pretty cool though. So, I think that what that is, that's literally the 480 image being upscaled using DLSS, which is amazing, because it looks pretty good. 480p is such a low res. So did you get a good idea of what the picture turning clear and detailed looks like? Yeah, I did. It takes simple images and turns them into something pretty. Yes, it did turn it into something pretty. It's amazing. This is the plus button. Oh wow, there's a spring on this side too. Yeah. This is the spring and shaft for the button, see? The spring and shaft. Okay, let's leave here. I think we're done here. At least I think I'm done. So oh no, D, there's something missing. So I need to go up near the demo, I think. Oh, I need to go upstairs, yeah. I need to go upstairs. There's something missing upstairs, I think. Crazy, says Clorox. Yeah, the AI is... If that really is a 480 image being upscaled to 1440, that is really good. That's really promising. Because that's going to save loads of processing power for the Switch 2. So where did it say the thing was? So, D. I'm still missing something here. We've got to go down to D. Ooh! So it's something down. I think it's down on the floor below, I think. Yeah, down on the floor below. So I'm gonna go lower. We gotta go lower. Unless it's up here somewhere. No, I don't see it. It's gotta be below then. Probably over here somewhere. What? I can't find it! Who is these wires? Oh, I found it. The battery. Oh, I see. We're standing on the battery. That's cute. Yay, we unlocked letter E! Area E. And you know what? I think I've had enough welcome tour today, so I think I'm going to pop up with another stream in a second. What do you say to that? Let's play some games today? Instead of this thing? Let's play some actual games today. And then I think part 3 will be our last part of welcome tour, then I'll give a final verdict on the game. Final verdict on the game next time, gamers. But yeah, thought I'd do some sleuthing on this game. So what I'm going to do now, gamers, I'm going to end the stream and I'll be back in, like, very shortly. I'm just going to have a toilet break. And I'll be back very shortly with a new game. I'll probably take like 20 minutes. I'm just going to mock up like a thumbnail and for the YouTube streams and then go live. So yeah, I'll see you soon. See you very soon. Bye-bye! That was fun. If you're watching on YouTube and enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, hit the bell button. My socials are down there in the description box. Join the Discord if you're not joined already. And until next time, Kraku! Bye-bye. And we will now raid someone. Someone said that one of their friends was online. Are they still online? Yeah, someone was saying that they want me to raid someone. I actually forget who he said now, damn it. No, wait, I can see here. Guide the raid. Oh no, he didn't say. Okay, Judy Bamboody suggested someone to raid. Does anyone remember who he said? Are you still here, Judy Bamboody? Oh, Andy the Round. Okay, well he did have someone. So let's raid Andy the Round if they are still live. I trust Judy Bamboody. I trust him. He's playing Destiny 2. Okay, doesn't look like they're at their PC. Oh, they're coming back to their PC now. Okay, let's raid Anthony Round. He's got 2 viewers, so he's going to be over the moon at this. And, at least he should be. Let's jump in the raid, everyone. So I will be streaming later today. Like, literally, I'm just taking a break, then changing game. Because I had enough welcome tour for one day. I literally had enough. Jump in the raid, gamers, jump in the raid. It's going to be awesome. We've got 4 in the raid. I'll give you 20 more seconds to jump in the raid. Okay, I'm jumping in. Jumping in. See if he reacts. He's doing some couch gaming here. He's chill. He's chilled as hell. Which raid? Let's go.
Welcome back to Nessus,
I don't think you
Captain.
noticed.
I will now re-engage my proximity-based detection methods to lead you toward a useful sample.
But I will leave you here with Andy the Round. Have a good time
I refined it after
watching
last time.
some Destiny 2 gameplay. And yeah, have a good time. He's trying to hit 100 followers. Let's see if we can get him to 100. I'm going to follow him. There we go. You can get 100 followers. See ya in a minute, gamers.